You know what I do.
I won't be crucified by you for every little thing I've done.
Let's do this.
All right. Hey, everybody. Good to be back. Good to be back with you guys and girls. It's been a couple weeks. First of all, let me apologize first and foremost for my absence. And unfortunately, I have to tell you, it'll probably be kind of like the old days for a bit anyway, kind of sporadic live streams. Not sure. Not sure. I'll see what I can do, but I will definitely let you guys know ahead of time every Saturday if I'm going to live stream or whatever. The roller coaster that is known as my life is up and down and zig and zagging yet again. So, but here we are. Here we are. I'm back with my friends. That's what's important. It's been a heck of a week, especially. So, before I get into it, let me bring in my partner in crime because I'm kind of having some Fez withdrawal. So you know him, you love him. Hit that beautiful Fez footage.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the millions watching around the world, let me introduce to you the genius of genealogy, the guru of guitar, John Fez Wendo.
And just like that, Restream is restreaming yet again. It cut off like seconds before it was the end of the video. So I hope I turned it off at the right spot and there wasn't any awkward pauses or anything like that. But anyway, brother John, how you doing?
Hello. Oh, I'm doing. It's been an interesting week.
So it's
At
going
least
around.
Tuesday was. Huh?
Oh, so it's going around. The interesting week thing. It's contagious.
Oh, yeah.
All
Well,
right.
I got reinstalled as worshipful master in my lodge on Tuesday. And for once,
Congratulations.
thank you. And for once, the family was there, my mother and my nephew and his wife. And it was kind of emotional, you know,
I bet.
but because, having the family there for the first time, because it was an open installation. And, I got up to the east and finally to my podium and, thanking everybody for coming and all this. And suddenly, the tears started coming because the family's there and, wearing my dad's ring and the ring that was my sister's last Christmas present to me, a nice gold plated Masonic ring. And it was just nice to have everybody there and great lodge, great people to be with. So that was fun.
Very
But
cool. Very nice. Speaking of great people, real quick, I got somebody else backstage on to bring on in, and that is General Carla.
Hello.
Another different background. What's going on, Carla?
Hello there.
Well, hi. And I ran out of rooms, so I'm relegated to another room. It's all right.
Oh, by the way, congrats on the new grandson. Congratulations.
Thank
Yes,
you.
very much so.
He
Congrats.
he leaves hospital today, so that's nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very good. Very good.
So, how was your week, Carla? How was your week?
I was busy. I had to drive a long distance to see this baby and help look after the grandchildren. Hi, Donna. And yeah, so no, it was like it's a bit hard when a baby's born and it has to go in an incubator or get a tiny mask over its nose that
Mm,
you
Yeah.
can't imagine. So, like, and seeing all the monitors on them, it's like it's just a bit not nice. So it was
Mm.
lovely to see him in his car seat, ready to go out the door, and nothing attached to him.
yeah,
So
I
yeah.
feel you.
So,
Yeah, my daughter was 2
mm.
months. My daughter was 2 months early, and
Oh
yeah,
wow.
yeah, first 2 weeks was she was in the NICU, and it's oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was something. So,
Well, the mother
um,
of this baby was 5 weeks early, and she also was in the NICU for 2 weeks. One, because she couldn't breathe, she didn't breathe either, so she had
Yeah.
like a big oxygen tent. You couldn't even see her face because she had a big oxygen tent and an incubator. And then because she's so early, they don't have the natural instinct to feed, so she had to spend the next
Right.
week learning to feed.
Oh
nice.
boy.
Well, not no,
So
I'm yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And those alarms, Fit. That's the thing that gets you. Like they used to go boom, 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 boom when something's wrong, and now it's like ding dong, ding dong. It's
Yeah.
really, really
Mm.
like, oh, someone's at the door. It's
Well,
way
Yeah.
better. They,
yeah,
yeah.
my daughter came home on a heart monitor, and I was
Oh
night shift.
wow.
Yeah, I was night shift back then even, and
Uh huh.
so I would work at night while the significant other at the time would monitor. Every time the heart monitor would go off, you'd have to keep a
Yeah.
record of it and do everything. So I'd be
Oh
working at night.
wow.
Yeah, and I come home during the day and let her sleep, and I stay up
Mm,
all day so I could record everything and go to work.
gosh.
That was a rough stretch. But speaking of
Yeah.
which, I do want to. It all kind of ties in. First, I want to apologize. We were supposed to cover Star Wars this month, but I should have known. December is a horrible month for me. It's
That's
well,
true.
yeah, things
Except
always
for
get.
whose birthday is it on Tuesday? Who on the panel's birthday is it on Tuesday? Is it
John, is
yours,
it your
Biz?
birthday? John, is it your
Is it
birthday
yours?
coming up?
Is it yours on this on Tuesday? No, whose birthday is gonna? It's not mine.
Mm, somebody's is coming up, but
It's Kylo.
Anyway, sorry.
yes, it's Kylo. It's my cat. My cat's birthday.
Oh, whatever. Okay, carry on.
Oh, again,
Hi,
apologies,
Jason.
apologies. Sorry to get. So this is the second time now. I kind of hyped everybody up about talking about Star Wars, and first time it was Streamyard. Kind of pulled the plug on that. That one really hurt too. I was raring to go. Like my whole house. I had down here around me. I was going to show stuff off. But anyway, so some things happened, and let's just say they may concern my daughter. So um, that's why I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off. Probably maybe next year we'll get into it. January's whatever. We'll see what happens. We're definitely going to discuss Star Wars, but I think for the yeah this month it's already looking well. Let me tell you, just today alone. Okay, it was December, all in one day for me because I slept a little late. I slept till like noon, and I get up and my house felt a little cold. So I go to turn the light on. Yeah, no power. No power
Mm,
in December when it's nice and cold out. So yeah, I had no heat. So I
Yep.
don't know if you all remember, but a few months back, I was kind of worried because I got a notification that they were going to shut the power off here, and they were going to do like an upgrade on the grid here in my fine state of PA, and I knew it was going to be a problem. Every time they upgrade stuff, it's not good. It's not good.
it's a downgrade.
Yeah. So here I am. We're not even into the full blown winter yet. And already power was out. And, I can remember when I was a little kid. Okay. They used to, if they told you it was going to snow, it snowed. They knew the weather back then. And the funny thing was we used to get blizzards. We get blizzards, not to
Yeah.
sound like the old man telling you to get off my lawn. But I mean, when we had snow, we had, amounts of snow, right? I
Yeah.
can remember sometimes digging a trench, anyway. So the thing of it is like my mom used to have all these candles and stuff around the house, all these kind of fancy looking candles, but she never really burned them or anything. And I used to say to her, "What are the candles for, Ma?" And she would say, "Well, that's in case the power goes out." And I used to think, "You're
Yep.
crazy. The power, it don't never go out, right? It never goes out." So back then, 70s and 80s technology, let's check this out. They could predict the weather and the
Mhm.
power stayed on. Now here we are in
Yeah.
2025.
Mhm.
We can't predict the weather. You don't know. They say one thing, it does another. And now the power is always going out. So this is not an upgrade. It is not an upgrade. So
Yep. Yep.
I don't even know what time it went out. Fortunately, my house wasn't everything wasn't frozen. But of course, it took me 3 attempts to get my fire going back in my furnace. And I'm going now, as we speak still, going through, an sufficient amount of coal that I just got into the house on Wednesday. So, this is how my December works, folks. This
Yeah.
is why I never initially committed to a weekly live stream because everything is so unpredictable. And again, some circumstances have arisen just within the last week that I'm hoping to surprise you. I was going to surprise you all last Saturday, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
Things out of my control. I couldn't. So I just decided not to come on. I couldn't do it. Just like, and I also apologize for the lack of videos. Believe me, I'm suffering for that. I was really close to monetization, and with the lack of content the last 2 weeks, that's really hurting me. But speaking of that, I wanted to hit on something. I have a whole bunch of music stuff I want to talk about. So I'm planning on keeping this short, but I'm already flapping my gums and not even talking about the things I initially wanted to. But I don't know if you all heard, but Tom Connor's channel, Midnight's Edge After Dark,
Yeah,
got demonetized. Okay. Now,
crazy.
here's the scary thing about that. So, if you all haven't seen it, Tom put out a video explaining the situation and stuff like that. Now, there are bigger channels in the world than Midnight's Edge After Dark, but there are probably millions at this point of smaller channels than Tom. Tom's not he's way bigger than my channel.
Mm,
So if they're going to come after him, that scares me. And because I do have another channel here on YouTube, and it's nothing serious. It's just trying to do the Fet for Hire stuff, okay, and watch music because y'all know I'm a metalhead, playlists and things like that. There was too much, so I created a separate channel just to be able to watch
yeah.
music videos, make playlists, and sometimes
Mm,
I'll upload. If I come across an old favorite video or something, and I can clean it up or enhance the audio because metal has to be played loud. I'll upload it to that channel. Of course, it's all copyrighted material and stuff like that.
mm,
So that's where it scares me.
Yeah.
What happened to Tom Connors was apparently he has some other channels, some channels that he created years ago that he used to do, like from what I understand, maybe stop motion stuff, and so there's copyrighted material on that channel. Now he hasn't even used that channel in forever, right? But
mm,
all of a sudden, out of the blue, YouTube decided we're not just gonna shut that channel down. No money for you at all, including his
mm,
main channel, which is ridiculous. Absolutely effing ridiculous. And according to him, no kind of notification, no warnings, no strike,
yeah,
nothing like that.
yeah.
It's just out of the blue. So again, I spent all year kind of busting my hump in what time I could to make videos and do the live streams and things like that. All the while, YouTube's been a roller coaster. I'm getting subscribers, I'm losing subscribers, I'm getting views, I'm not getting views. I think I found a secret to shorts, but then I didn't. So it's very YouTube is an incredibly frustrating place, and I
Mm-hmm.
have an incredibly frustrating life. So it's hard. It's hard to work all this stuff in. Now I know that if and when I actually do hit monetization, something like that's going to pop out of work. I already know that. So
Mm,
at
mm.
least I at least I know. At least I know ahead of time. But so I'm already trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the other channel. Should I delete it? I guess maybe if I do get my will, but then that just complicates everything because
You could
I'm
put
gonna have to
it on
make a
Rumble
whole.
though, Finn. You could put all of that stuff on Rumble
Well, I do. I
if
mirror.
you
I
want an
mirror.
outlet.
Well,
Okay.
I do. I mirror the FET channel
Mm,
and the Metalhead channel over on Rumble.
mm-hmm.
But the thing of it is I watch until YouTube pisses me off to the extent I never come back to this place. But I watch everything here on YouTube. It's much easier
Mm. Oh
to, you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean, save things over
yeah.
here 'cause I'm always here. So anyway, I don't know. It seems like they're just like you're probably sick of hearing me saying it. It seems like almost on every live stream I say that YouTube just seems to be going out of their way to crush creativity and drive
Yeah,
the
yeah.
smaller channels away. And every time I
But
turn
that's their
around,
income. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm never going to make a lot of money off of this channel. I'm just not. I'm not. everybody's cup of tea. I do weird things. And for one, I tend to look like I'm going to talk metal tonight. I have a lot of metal things I want to throw at you guys and girls, but
Mhm.
people come here largely expecting a Star Wars channel. But look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Disney killed my desire to just completely focus on Star Wars all 100% of the time. So I you know what I mean? Fed for Hire has become me. Fed for Hire has been my handle for like 20 years on the internet.
Yes.
Fed for Hire
Yeah.
is me. I'm not, I don't do this full time. So I can't manage 50 different channels. One channel for Star Wars, one channel for music, one channel for this, for that, for the other. So it's all here under one roof. Like I always say, if I put out a video about Star Wars and you like it, and then the next day I put out a video about Megadeth and you don't like it, don't freak out. I'll do I'll
Oh,
do I'll
yeah.
do another Star Wars video and stuff like that. So, but anyway, that just so you know, in the event anything does happen, I do have a Rumble. It's just a backup. I rarely go over there. If I make a new video, I'll put it over there too. Just so for the sake of down the road, if my channel is gone on here on YouTube, everything's already over there. So you can't find me there. It won't be like the end of the world, I guess. But so there's that. And so everyone, I don't have any links handy or anything like that, but I know Tom was making his living, from what I understand, off of YouTube. So now the Midnight's
Yeah.
Edge channel is unaffected. It's unaffected. That's still monetized and all that there stuff. But
Yeah.
so if you guys like Tom and you want to help him out and stuff like that, go to his channel and you can
I'll
do
put
all.
it on. I'll put it on the thingy
Okay.
after
Help
dark.
him out in any way possible or anything like that. Because he's a
He
member.
he actually has a PayPal. Like if you watch the video he made, and I'll post a link to it. He says there's a PayPal if you want to. Like yeah,
Okay.
he's not begging for money, but he's saying if you really want to support him, because the thing is, like he says, there were no warning, no strikes,
Right.
no oh can you do this? Like, and that is wrong. Like where in the world do you get to do that?
Yeah.
Right. Right. Well, you know what I mean? That's the thing. I think they've done a lot of unfair things to me, but it's like, we all
Mm,
signed up for the whatever it is, Twitter,
Yeah.
mm,
YouTube. They all have their terms of service, and if we don't read the fine print, that's tough on us. You know what I mean? So it
Yeah.
is what it is. But, well, that's my point, though. That's kind of why I've been kind of off the radar the last couple of weeks. It's like I got a life to work on and stuff too, and
exactly.
yeah, I've missed you guys. That's why I'm here tonight. And
And you're always telling me that I tell you, I say, oh, I have to do this. And you're like, family's first.
Yeah.
That's your
yes,
mantra.
yes. So, okay, real quick, I'm going to just pop a couple of people up before everybody takes off. And again, I should apologize for earlier time, but I realized that King Dolphin wasn't streaming tonight, and I'm planning on keeping this one pretty short. I know I always say that, and then it goes 8 hours, but it's probably going to be a pretty short one tonight. So, sorry that I kind of dropped it on everyone, without super duper notice or anything like that.
Don't.
But we're here.
This is the last apology you're allowed to make.
Okay.
No more apologies tonight. Okay.
Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad because
Yeah. Well, you can't. Yeah. No more apologies tonight. You have used up your quota.
I know how I feel when you get used to, like, I'm used to Doomcock, and there were a couple of weeks where we were without him, and not that I'm remotely like Doomcock, but I know when
Mm.
you get in that groove and you like to hang out and chill and stuff like that. I know. So all right, I was gonna apologize again, but just okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let me just give a shout out to my brother, and I believe SP4H has a birthday coming up. If I think it's like, I
No.
think
Awesome.
it's like the day before somebody else is here on the panel. I think so.
Is that right?
So
So tomorrow.
I
So it's
think
tomorrow.
so.
No, Monday. It's Monday.
Yeah, I think so. Don't hold
SP4H,
me
you'll
there,
have
but
to confirm that for us.
yes. So if that's the case, happy early birthday, brother. And he says you
Yeah.
only
Happy
live
birthday.
once. Look at that. Carla Burton
Yeah.
is in two
Happy
places at once.
birthday.
Yeah. He says, "Hail, Carla." Okay, let's see. Let's see who else we have here. Oh, Miskatonic Madman is in the chat. He says,
Yeah.
"Hello, folks.
Awesome.
What's up? What's up, my man?
Mhm.
Sorry. I haven't been here the last couple of weeks, but nice to see you." Donna Hergenrether is here. Is here. I hope
Whoa.
she can
Hey.
still. Okay. She says, "Hi, Fet. Hopefully you're still here. I'm going to pop it up before you go to sleep." So here we go. The movie of the week this week. Movie of the week this week. There you go. Christmas Vacation. One of my favorite,
Oh,
quite possibly my
Oh yeah.
favorite Christmas movie.
I've never seen that.
You never saw Christmas Vacation?
No.
Oh
Oh
dear.
man. You know what? Even talking about this roller coaster it is my life, I could put that in right now and I would laugh. No matter what. It makes
Oh,
me
that's
laugh.
cool.
Yeah, it makes me laugh. Now there is a Christmas Vacation too. I've only ever watched it the once, and
Aw.
it's kind of focused on Randy Quaid's Uncle Eddie character, which should be great, but it kind of is a stinker, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Not crazy
Oh,
about it.
really?
Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. This is a great movie. I love it. I watch it every Christmas. The only thing that might prevent this from being my favorite Christmas movie is because when I was a little kid, I always loved Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Yeah.
I
Who?
the soft Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. It's a Jim Henson Muppet. Carly, you
No,
never saw
I've
it?
never seen that.
It's
Oh,
great. You'll love it.
yeah. It's
Okay.
probably. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess it's probably free here on YouTube. Uh,
Yeah.
if not, I'll have to try to hook you
Okay.
up with. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful movie. So just a quick synopsis of the thing. So it's exactly what you think. It's like a family of otters. It's a mother and a son. At some point, the father passed away, so it's just those two. And the son takes like odd jobs using his father's old toolbox to like fix fences and make a couple extra bucks for the mom.
Aw,
The
that's
mom does,
sweet.
yeah, the mom does laundry for people to make a couple extra bucks. And so anyway, they both decide that this has to be a great spectacular Christmas. So each one enters separately and unknowingly to the other enters like a music contest, a town music contest. The mom's
Ah,
going to
yeah.
sing, but in order to make a nice gown, she's going to make herself a nice gown for a thing. She has to sell something. So she ends up selling her wash tub to get the money to make this gown because she thinks she's going to win this
Mhm.
contest. Then the son
Mhm.
has to sell the toolbox in order to get. Or no. He took. Yeah, well, I don't want to spoil the whole thing, but it's a
Okay.
beautiful little story. Uh, it kind of and it's weird too because it kind of works out in the end, but not the way you plan.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
there's also a cool little there's like a metal like a little metal song in it because the one some bad puppets come in from out of town called the River Bottom Nightmare Band, and they do a song that is John. It's almost straight up shout at the devil, right? The riff is almost shout at the devil, but yeah, it's a great charming little movie, and I'm sorry
So
if
it's
I
sort of
gave.
a take. It's a take of the Gift of the Magi by an O. Henry story. You know, the one where I think like the woman has long hair,
Yeah.
and the guy has a watch, and so to buy combs for her hair, he sells his watch,
Hmm.
and to buy a chain for his watch, she cuts her hair and sells it.
Yeah.
Very similar premise.
Yeah.
Only
Clever.
with Muppets.
Yeah.
So you can't, and
Yeah.
it's got like the Henson soundtrack and stuff like that. So you
Mm.
can't,
Okay.
you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
But
And at the very least, the outtakes from it are on YouTube. I've
oh
watched them
yes,
several times.
oh yes, they're
There
hilarious.
you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And with it says adaptations. One of the adaptations is Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
hmm,
Yeah.
there you go.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
But anyway, I kind of got off the topic, but yeah, Christmas Vacation. Whew, I love it, love it. Great lost connection. Am I still here?
You're fine now. You're
You're
fine now.
here.
You just been a bit jerky.
Okay, geez, here we go, here we go. But yeah, anyway, great movie. If you guys and girls haven't seen it in a while and you
Oh
want to
yeah.
watch it,
Yeah.
yeah, to brush up and be able to interact with the fellas on Wednesday, there you go. National Lampoon's Christmas
Yep.
Vacation. I love just about anything with Chevy Chase in it, and I know
Mm.
Yeah.
brother Andy Masterson doesn't, so it's gonna be interesting to hear his take on it. But there's
Yep.
so okay. Hopefully Donna was still here and she saw that. Real quick shout out
Yep.
to FKHC 2005. I think he was the first one here tonight. I want to say.
Mm.
So hail to brother. We have Jason Love. Jason Love says TARDIS materialization. Hail Fed for honor. Thanks, Carla. And a hand pink waving emoji that we can't see. It's mysterious.
Mm.
But,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, Pudgy's here.
Okay, I'm scrolling down. I'm
Hey,
getting,
No.
Pudgy.
Oh
getting
yeah,
there.
he is. Hey,
Yeah,
Pudgy?
people are showing. Oh, Lenrod is in the chat. There's brother Lenrod. He says,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I'll be
Yes.
along with you. Got to go check on my brother's dog." Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Awesome.
Oh, what's this? Jason loves it. Welcome to my neck of the woods. Don't like the weather. Wait 5 minutes. Then again, it's 50. Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the great state of Pennsylvania. I'm gonna have to make a thing. You know how in my videos I do the courtesy again of the great MSN. The great state of Pennsylvania. Clown emoji. So yeah. Lenrod says you gotta love wait, gotta love YouTube attacks channels that produce real content claiming that it's reused content, but then promote AI slop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's why I've been trying to dabble in AI. I never wanted to, but I don't know. At some point, like just the content. Sometimes I don't understand. I watch people do, let's say, a music, like a guitar play along or something like that, and they play along with the whole song and stuff like that. They can't be getting paid for
Yeah.
that. I don't know if
Right.
there are loopholes that I'm unaware of, but just for example, a while back I did the video on Spinal Tap 2, and I used
Mhm.
footage from the original Spinal Tap, no audio at all. It's just me talking over it, and I got a copyright claim on that. It's not a strike.
What?
Yeah, it's not a strike, but it's a claim.
Huh.
So
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there you folks go. You know why Doomcock shows only screenshots on
Yeah.
Wednesdays and stuff like that. Because YouTube is very strict with stuff like that. And it's confusing too, because as strict as YouTube is, right? When it comes to shorts, you get away with a lot. For example, just
Yeah.
today, I uploaded a short. So for all you that haven't caught my new short, I secret. Here's another secret between you and me. Shh, it don't leave the stream. What happens on the stream stays on the stream. So I dig Heart.
Okay.
I dig the band Heart, right? But
Yeah.
I'm more of like an 80s Heart comeback. I kind of prefer that stuff. And
Yeah.
I'll be damned. I never knew that What About Love was a cover. I thought that was Heart's song. It's not. It's a cover. It was
Yeah.
actually recorded in 1982 by a band called Toronto. And Heart covered it in 1985. Was kind of their big. That was the song. I think that was the first video and song that they put out for their comeback.
Yeah. That
So
that was a big one.
yeah, that really shocked me to find out. So like I've been saying, I was like today years old when I found out that was a cover, and it only took me 40 years to find this out. But
Yeah.
so anyway, I made a short today, kind of splicing the two versions of it together. And what had happened was, normally they're pretty lenient with covers, music on shorts. So,
Yeah.
but I kind of experienced this when I did my Warrant cover, where I did my vocal cover with that. So apparently, when it's really copywritten stuff, like apparently Heart is really strict on their music getting out there and
Yeah.
reuse, right? So what it turns out is it's any content, any short over a minute, that's where they hammer you. So I did if
Okay.
so my short today was a little longer, but I had to clip it down to a minute, you know, and you're okay. So like even like the longer version of it, I didn't get a strike or anything. They just blocked it. The record label blocked it. Like you guys couldn't even see the video. So I just chopped
Wow.
it down to 1 minute exactly, and now you guys can see it. So it's a confusing place, YouTube, and it seems to always be changing. Like every time you turn around, it changes. So by the time I even
Which
start
isn't
learning,
fair, right?
well, again, it's their platform. I mean, they can
Oh,
do what
yeah,
they
I
want,
know, but
but it's
mm,
just it's hard for. I mean, I couldn't even imagine being somebody making a living off of this. I'd be like, I'm like a
yeah.
nervous wreck now. I'd be afraid to do
Mm,
anything. Like literally,
mm.
how do you do anything? Because, well, look at Tom Connors. I could do something today that's perfectly legal on YouTube, and who's to say in 3 years from now they're not going to say, "Hey, we're going to hit you for this video that you did 3 years ago." And
Yeah.
it didn't
Yeah.
even the rule didn't
There
even
should
apply
be
at
a
that point.
statute of limitations saying, you know what, that's over 2 years old. Like no one watches anything over like a year old. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So.
you remember my first video was that playover of the Avantasia song. It was 11 minutes long, and
Mhm.
I haven't received anything that I know of regarding copyright
Yeah.
because I don't use my email. So, that tells me that there's a problem that we cannot avoid if we just avoid Google Mail.
Well, no. It
Yeah.
it would be nice if it was that simple, but when you go into YouTube, John, if
Yeah,
you go in on your PC, your laptop.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so if your icon up at the top right, if you click on that and you scroll down to where it says YouTube Studio, you click
Hmm.
on that, and believe me, it'll be right dead center. They believe me, they let you know when you're copyrighted or something like that. They'll let you know, so you'll find out. I mean, that's
Bunch
just
of
like, I did the
stickers.
Aussie cover. I did that Aussie
Yeah.
guitar cover. That was probably
Mm.
a couple years ago at this point, even. But like clockwork, when Ozzy passed, suddenly that was copyrighted. It was a claim, not a
Yeah,
strike. But it's like, oh, Ozzy died. We got to get as much money out of him now as we possibly can. So we can't
yeah,
be letting other channels do. So yeah, so constantly changing, frustrating, at the very least.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, Timmy,
It's
73 memes.
crazy.
All right, I will check them out in 1 second. 'Cause I do have some things I want to cover. You know what? Too, I just restarted the computer. I bet you I
Oh,
gotta,
good lord.
because I think doesn't Facebook have the pins now on the chats and all that? There, wonderful stuff. The
Yeah,
funny thing is if there weren't so many. Sorry, I'm trying not to curse, but if there weren't so many goddamn fucking scammers out there in the world, that's who's making it hard for all of us with all this shit.
Mm,
All these
mhm.
yeah,
fucking lame ass freaking hackers and shit like that. That's why I go. So
yeah,
we're the ones that have to fucking suffer. And sorry, I didn't mean to get carried away here, but it's because of scum like
yeah.
that. That's why all this shit sucks anymore. But anyway, all right, Tim.
Them and Don Henley.
Don Henley. What did he do?
Yeah. Oh my God, you didn't know about this? You
No,
gotta
what he do?
see the video. You gotta see the videos on Rick Beato's channel. Even if Rick tries to put up, or anybody tries to put up a play along or a lesson on, say, Hotel California, you're getting
Mm.
struck, you're getting sued. It's just crazy. And he's
Oh,
got
I see what
60 people, literally lawyers, going through YouTube watching for this stuff. It's absolutely insane.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know. See, that's where I said all along. It's stupid to be penalizing covers and stuff like that because
yeah, because free
you're all.
advertising.
It is. You're all probably just like me. I watch a guitar cover or a vocal cover, and then I immediately go to the actual artist and listen to the song. So it's free traffic for the artist, so it's
Yeah,
stupid, no matter how you look at it. But anyway, I see what
yeah.
you're
And
saying
what
there,
is
Tim,
this
because I
one
happen to
here?
be. Go ahead, John.
Oh,
Are you there? Am I here?
Pudgy got hit for a. I'm here. Am I
All right,
here?
you're here.
Hello.
You here?
Yeah,
You here?
Pudgy got Pudgy got hit for an air raid siren in one of the games he posted up.
That's ridiculous. That is absolutely
Isn't it?
ridiculous. So I have
That
sound effects
sucks.
in my videos too. So there you go. I know because at one, from what I understood, it was anything under 20 seconds they can't hit you for. Then I've also heard 10
30
seconds. I
actually,
mean,
but yeah,
so I mean, a little sound effect of an air raid. Holy crap! That is lame. That is
yeah,
like super lame. But
yeah,
Tim, I just happen to be kind of smack dab in the center there, buddy. What are you trying to tell me? Yeah. No, we're kind of hillbilly here. Yeah, we're kind of hillbilly.
yeah, more or less.
Although I'm not sure how American Philly is. Well, no, they're the crazy. Okay, I get it. They're the crazy Muppet with the hat, the protective
Yeah,
helmet. Yeah, that's more Philly. Okay, I agree.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think I went the wrong way.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. Note. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that looks pretty accurate.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Trucks, death coach, skiers. Yeah, and of
My only
course,
gripe with this one, hey, this isn't quite accurate, because with PennDOT, you need about 10 other guys standing here watching these two work. That's the only thing wrong with this meme.
yeah, because they got to make sure that shovel doesn't fall over.
Yeah, you got like 10 supervisors watching two guys work. That's the only gripe with this here,
Mhm.
this meme. Other than
Yeah,
that, pretty accurate.
and to
Yeah.
do work, Well, when they work on, say, 200 feet of road, they got to close down an entire 5 mile or 10 mile section. It's like, come
Oh,
on,
of
you
course,
know.
of course. And I think avoid Philadelphia. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
it
Well,
has its charms, but you know,
well. Like I said, we did John. You and I did the trek last year, and
yeah,
I hated every second of driving to Philadelphia. But to meet brother Gary and brother Andy again, I would do it. I would do it again.
yeah,
That's probably what it
yeah.
would take to get me back to Philly. But all right, brother Tim, thanks for sharing. You pretty much
Yep,
nailed PA for the most part.
yep,
But okay, let's see. I'm
and
gonna let's see. Okay, this here. I'm thinking this is Carla put up the link for. That's probably Tom Connor's link. Oh,
yep,
and this is definitely Tom Connor's link.
No, the one of them is a movie. The last link I put on was that movie, the YouTube movie for Emmett and his Jug Band or something like that.
Oh, very cool. There you go.
One of them was Tom Connor's um
The PayPal.
link. No, that's his PayPal, and then the other one I think I posted his video he made.
hmm,
YouTube
Okay.
the live, how it says live.
Okay.
YouTube
yeah,
live, that is his video he
Right.
made about being demonetized.
So there you
Yeah,
go.
that's
That's
it. Yeah.
all right. There's his video.
Mhm.
And be sure to check that out, folks. I mean,
Mhm.
even if you don't even dabble in YouTube, listen to what he has to say, just so you get an understanding of what people behind the scenes have to deal with here. It's very, but like Lenrod says here, and like I said, the sad part is they can do whatever they want. It's their platform. It is,
yeah,
that is a frustrating part of it. But at least they've been screwing with me the whole time. At least like I didn't get to make my living off it. And
The
then
rug pull. You
like
went rug
I told
pulled.
you guys, I
mhm,
have actually two other channels, and I've talked about it in the past. They've at one time they removed both of them.
yeah,
The
Wow.
other one, I have a Cloud City Central channel that was only created because Doomcock told me long live streams, which I ended up doing long live streams. They kill the
yeah.
algorithm. They crush your channel. So I only
Hi, lemon
created that.
pie.
Hey, Lemon Pie, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Hey
But
there.
so I only created that channel years ago to do the live streams from if I ever decided to live stream. Meantime, I forgot all about it. Well, a couple of years ago, I get a notification that I violated their terms of service or something with my content. I had no content, nothing, nothing on there. I had
Yeah.
a playlist that I would
Mm.
put some Fet for Hire stuff on there when I
Mhm.
remembered
Yeah,
that I even still had the channel. So anyway, that one was gone for years. Then a year or so ago, I think it was, they killed off that metal channel I had. That one I appealed, and they admitted they did something wrong. So that one came right back.
Mm.
And then right
Mhm.
after it, I thought, well, I'll give it a shot. We'll try with the Cloud City Central one. And so miraculously, a few years later, they did the same thing there. They admitted it was a mistake and they brought the channel back. But like now all my
Well,
live
that's a
streams are
long
over here.
time.
Yeah. Now all my live streams are over here. I've been streaming on this channel. So I keep the channel just so because I have the name, if I ever want to
yeah,
do anything, with it or whatever. So it's there. But, so YouTube has been screwing with me from day one. But so,
yeah. Well, you know what you need is an exercise channel. You
yeah. Well,
know,
I need
okay?
exercise.
Well, you
Sure.
know what you call it.
What?
Get Boba Fett with Fett.
John, you just reminded me that I forgot
He's
to bring
gonna
the.
give you that one for free.
Yeah,
That was a good reminder that I forgot to bring the pit picture with me tonight. I forgot. I totally forgot to
yeah.
bring the.
Oh
I can hear the flaming arrow that just launched from Fett's house toward mine.
Yeah, it's on its way. It's incoming. When I quickly pull a stream to remove any evidence, you'll know what happened.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
But anyway, on a lighter note, Pudgy hugs everyone, and that's makes everything
Hugs
a
to
little better.
Pudgy.
Yeah, always nice to see a Pudgy.
Always.
Okay, so I know I'm way behind. So all right, we already got Tim, I think.
Yeah,
Okay, Lenrod might even be back by now. Yeah, Pudgy says,
yeah.
"Merry Christmas." Pooper is full. Yeah, yeah. Of course. When I got that, what the movie was, of course, Doomcock had to be cousin Eddie with the shitter is full. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
oh, Carla doesn't even get the joke. You gotta watch. You gotta watch Christmas
Oh, no.
Vacation, Carla.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
See, Tim
Yeah.
So,
knows.
Don't want to spoil it for you.
Yeah, yeah. Tim knows. He knows.
And,
All right,
oh,
let's.
can I mention real quick about Baron?
Please do. Yes, please do.
Okay. Baron Ormontag, a good friend of ours, uh, he did a stream with Pacific 414 about 10 days, and I managed to watch it Thursday night. And he mentioned that his dad, Old Man, who's another good friend of ours from King Dolphin, and of course he's been on the Baron stream and all that. He's in home hospice right now, so you know,
oh no.
kind of want to send out some thoughts and prayers and good wishes
Mm.
to him. Uh, Baron did mention that he wasn't sure how long he'd be with him, so you know,
Oh, big love
kind
to
of
him.
yeah, kind of reach out to the Baron and Old Man and just give him some good
Hmm.
thoughts and hellos, and we're thinking of you. So
Hmm.
Absolutely.
there's that. And hey, he's a great guy. All those old war stories and everything, and
Yeah.
you know, just
I have
just a good
interacted
guy.
with quite a number of people now in the last several years of being on YouTube, and he was one of the real good ones. I really
Yeah,
liked. I really like Old Man. So prayers for Old Man, Baron Norman Tag, and your family, man. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a rough one.
He did say he's going to maybe go back to the old Baron Norman Tag After Dark uh,
Hmm.
format on his channel in January. So he's not sure which way it's going to go, but keep an eye on him and like, share, and subscribe his channel. Also, he's a great guy.
Mm.
Pacific 4142, and
Yeah.
we'll see where that goes. But I just wanted to mention that, so he doesn't feel alone out there.
Mm.
Baron's been a really good friend to me, so you know.
Yeah, same. I and Baron, if you happen to see this, man, you're welcome here anytime. I've missed you. I was just thinking about you. Somebody behind the scenes with me is up to something because they were asking me for dates of my live streams, and so I was going through finding the dates, and I saw it was either my second or third stream. Baron was here. Baron was here. I totally even forgot about that.
Yeah.
So, and
Mm.
yeah, man, one of my favorite things ever on YouTube was way back when we were all doing King Dolphin, and he uh he tried, what was it? I made a Star Wars meme, and I didn't make Wendy the Trauma Warrior, Wendy Trauma
Oh
Warrior. I
yeah,
didn't make Princess Slave Leia in this
That
yeah,
picture.
was so good. I
Yeah, he
loved it.
yeah.
basically he said I was scared to do it. So I set up this whole elaborate thing. I like messaged Wendy instantly. I'm like, Wendy, send me some pictures. Here's what we're doing. And so the next day,
Hmm.
so I
My
have the
husband's
video.
doing saying that too.
Yeah. I have the video. It's here on the channel. It's in one of the Revenge of the clips. I think it's called Wendy's Web or something like that. So y'all check that out. That was
Yeah,
pretty funny. That was
Mm.
a good one. That sucked sitting on that for
yeah,
a week. Yeah, but yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. We had a good time. Yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah,
but
that
yeah.
was
So
hilarious.
oh, is this? Oh, there we go. Baron Norman Tags channel. There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
I
So
think it's
hopefully,
called
Awesome.
Fandom Legacy. It's like Baron Tag Fandom
fandom legacy.
Legacy. He changed it a while ago
There
for
you go.
some reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
yeah.
hopefully
Because
we'll
he and
see.
Pacific 414 go back and forth. But
Ah.
Yeah. So yeah. So hopefully we'll see some more new things in the future from Baron. So check them out, ladies and
cool.
gentlemen. All right. I got a few things I wanted to discuss. Oh, first of all, let me. Am I breaking up? This is because I see I'm all herky jerky
No,
here on my
just
end. All
one
right.
time, just once you did. That's
All right.
all.
Well,
Yeah,
hopefully it's just the video and not the audio. This is frustrating. Anyway,
yeah.
shout out, happy birthday to the one and only Motor City Madman, Uncle Ted,
Oh,
Ted Nugent.
Yes.
His birthday.
happy
So yeah,
birthday!
happy
Happy
birthday
birthday!
to Uncle Ted. And on a sadder note, Peter Green has died. He was an actor. He
Oh,
was I guess, best known for Pulp Fiction. Uh,
mhm.
Yeah,
well,
I
my
don't know
son,
him.
when my son was small, he loved the movie. Well, he loved and hated the movie The Mask with Jim Carrey.
Oh
For some
yeah,
reason,
yeah, yeah.
that was another one of those things where my kids could watch Jason and Michael Myers and it didn't bother him. But my son used to have nightmares of Jim Carrey as the mask was like under his bed. And
Yeah.
but yeah, Peter Green, he was the villain in that, I believe, in the mask.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, probably best known for the guy that was in charge of the Gimp in Pulp Fiction. That's something. That's a movie. Whew. That's a movie.
Oh yeah.
Especially those segments with
Yeah.
Bruce Willis. Yeah, that was
Oh
something.
yeah. He played
So
Zed.
was he a horror guy? Like what? What?
Zed, yeah, the cop.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So okay,
Oh, one other
have you all
was,
seen?
but Dick Van Dyke just turned 100, or will this week, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
Oh
No,
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
He's 100 now, I think.
I never
Yeah.
watched much with
So
him. I've seen the Dick Van Dyke Show. I know him best from Mary Poppins, right? He was a chimney sweep in Mary
Yeah.
Poppins.
Yes.
That's right.
And
yeah.
Diagnosis Murder. He used to do a show called Diagnosis Murder. He was a doctor and it was a murder
I
mystery
didn't watch
show.
anything like that. That was my mom's thing. She was like Matlock and Murder
Yeah.
She Wrote. Was like I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah.
I
And
don't know.
Chitty
Back then, I was
Chitty
like,
Bang
my
Bang.
mom watched it. Oh, he was in that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
He got around quite a lot.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, did you guys see, John? I'm sure you did. But Simmons went to Capitol Hill, right?
Yeah.
Testified before Congress.
What about?
So he's trying to bring about I believe it's the American Music Fairness Act. I believe that's the name of
Uh-huh.
it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's pointed out that in this country, artists do not get paid when their songs are on the radio. Like they don't make a
Mhm.
cent. Never
Oh,
have.
really?
Yeah, never have.
Yeah.
Now, of
Oh,
course,
wow.
the thing is everyone's kind of trashing Gene, because he likes his money. We know that. The fella even trademarked the money bag symbol, right? He owns that.
Yeah.
He owns the money bag symbol. But I think this is pretty cool. My take on it is it's pretty cool because yeah, Gene might get some money out of it, but he's really looking for future generations. You know what I mean? Because in all honesty, Gene is in his 70s. There's only so much
Yeah.
he's going to get out of this. But I think this is cool on his behalf to make sure that artists of the future are compensated. Because I even understand, like Russia, like radio stations even pay so much to an artist and stuff like that. So,
Right.
folks, I mean, we're right away. Russia is the bad guy, but they're paying, like Elvis and Frank Sinatra and all when they play their songs on the radio. But our people here aren't getting compensated. So I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool, Gene. John,
Yeah.
what do you think? What do you think? What are your thoughts on it?
I think he's quite right because I think was it you get 3 cents a play on Spotify or something like that? That's chicken feed.
Wow.
You
Wow.
get 1 million plays. That's only what, $30,000. That's not enough to keep you in heat and food for somebody with his kind of wealth, or the average guy with just bills to pay who's trying to make a living as a musician, because the gigs don't pay hardly anything. The venues take 10% of the merchandising right off the top. Live Nation and Ticketmaster don't even get me started on them. That's why you're paying $5,000 to go see Bruce Springsteen.
Mm.
Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, the last concert that I went to, I think, was David Roth back when his solo albums come out, 86, 87, 88 in there. And I paid $29 and got a shirt for, I think it was $10. It was a bootleg shirt, but still. But, going from $30 to $300 or $3,000, depending on the artist and where you sit, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
$300 for pit seats. I mean, come on. Nobody can afford that.
The thing of it is too, John,
Yeah.
you're mentioning streaming services, but radio, kind of does whatever they want. Streaming services you pay
Yeah.
for and stuff. But radio, think about it. We've all seen billboards and stuff with Kiss and
Mhm.
Queen and
Yeah.
Elvis and stuff promoting the radio station. So they not only
Yeah.
use their music, but in a lot of cases they use the artist's likeness to promote their radio station. So
Yeah.
it's like Gene Simmons said on Capitol Hill at one point. He said, "You know what? You're not allowed to use my face, my likeness is trademarked. Under any other
Right.
circumstances, I would take your firstborn for doing that. But radio stations get away with it for free. So
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah, it's something that needs fixed because music artists they're getting crushed over the last decade, especially. Like they're really getting killed. Not
Mm.
they're I don't even know how a lot of them make a living off of it anymore,
Well,
other than
that's
the
why
expense
you
of
have all these older bands that just won't stop touring. They can't afford to.
right.
They got to
Mm.
take whatever scratch they can get from a venue and live on it. You know?
Mhm.
And that's after all the expenses. So even the club tours, the tickets are going through the roof.
Yep.
It's crazy.
All right, so that's a good lead in. I just want to hit on something real quick because I'm kind of been a fan of the metal band Arch Enemy off and on for a long time. But I just wanted to throw this out there for anyone who's into the more extreme metal and stuff like that. Uh, Lisa White Gluz, the singer for the band Arch Enemy, has left the band and is embarking on a solo career. And she has a new song out called "The Room Where She Died." I've checked it out. Not sure what I think about it yet. It's definitely different than Arch Enemy. So Arch Enemy was one of those bands. Well, let's see. I think I have. Okay, I think this was their first album. They started out like any other metal band. They had like it was all guys, and they did their thing. But after this, they switched over to a female lead singer who kind of does the growl, the growling
Yeah.
vocals, full
Right.
time, all growl, which I liked a lot of their stuff. Now, their first female singer was a woman named Angela Gasso. She's from Germany. She was very very good. This is the one that really. There's a song on this one called "We Will Rise." This is Anthems of Rebellion. Okay, this is one of my favorites. This is one that really caught my attention, and I went back and I got some of the earlier stuff. But this one is a real favorite. Nemesis. This one is worth checking out. Or excuse me, Doomsday Machine. The song I like off here is Nemesis. But anyway, kind of skipping fast forward to let's see what the date was on this.
Hi,
2014.
Max.
I think this
Max
was the first
Redstone's
album.
here.
Yo, Max Redstone, what's up, brother?
Hey, Max.
This was the first one with Elisa, and this is the only one I have with her. I don't know. I kind of lost interest after this.
Yeah.
They're still good. They were still good, and they're pretty big. They're a pretty big band in the world of metal. So I'm boggled. I'm boggled as to why she left the band. The only thing I can figure is hearing her new single.
Money.
She originally started out in a band called The Agonist.
Oh yeah.
They're
Yeah.
they're a Canadian band. Okay, John, I kind of figured you heard of them.
Yeah.
And they did the growling vocals, but they did clean vocals as well back then.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe she bolted because she's doing clean vocals as well as the growling and stuff again too.
Hmm.
I kind of thought, that had to be. She was kind of boxed in Arch Enemy. You know what I mean? Not being
Yeah.
able to actually sing. So
Yeah.
that's my speculation on as to why she left. But anyway, the song is called "The Room Where She Died." The single is out right now. Matter of fact, it's pretty neat. Since she left Arch Enemy, she's back into painting, from what I understand. That's another one of her passions, painting. The single for "The Room Where She Died," she painted, and it's pretty neat. She's a pretty good artist and stuff. But I figured I'd throw that out for you guys to check out if you want to, and let me know on down the road what you think. I may have mentioned it on the last live stream. I forget, but if I did, I'm going to mention it again anyway, just because. Metal Church. Metal Church has a new song out. Dave Ellison is now playing bass for them, the former bassist for Megadeth. Their new song is called FAFO, and yes, it does stand for what you think it does. And the new singer Sounds like their original singer, David Wayne, which is very cool to me because let me tell you something. I'm going to show you something right here. This is the first Metal Church album, self-titled Metal Church, and one of my favorite albums of all time. Their second album, The Dark. This is the one, Ton of Bricks. I was just talking about Ton of Bricks. I want to beat people up when I listen to it. This is the song. So, and here's an honorable mention, their third album with their second singer, Mike Howe, who's no longer with us, unfortunately, but Blessing in Disguise. So here's some homework for y'all. Check out these first three Metal Church albums before you even check out the new song. You'll be pleasantly surprised. I was just listening to, they have a song on here called Metal Church. I was just listening to that earlier today, and as disgusted as I've been, it made me feel pretty darn happy. So
Yeah.
there you go. We got in the album. I'm not sure. I think the album is coming out early next year. I'm not sure yet. And the Alyssa White Glass album, no information on that yet. So I don't know. I'm sure more videos will be coming. But here's what I really wanted to talk about. I'm going to share my screen, or I'm going to attempt to share my screen. And I got something I'm going to try to read for you here. Because my eyes are betraying me this evening, folks. So I'm going to do my best to read this darn thing. So, courtesy of, as soon as this uploads, okay, Brave Words is the website. I'll try to remember to put in the old description after the live stream. But when one of my favorite bands is going to put out a new album, yes, I'm going to mention it. Freaking Creator. Creator is
Oh yeah,
a new
you
album.
posted or something about that.
Yes, I think I shared the video on every freaking social media platform I even trying to remember the password on. But yeah, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. You want some killer German thrash metal, all right? This band is like one of those bands. They're up there with like Overkill for me, where you pretty much know what you're getting. You know what you're
Yeah.
getting. It's gonna rip your face off, and you won't be disappointed. So I'm gonna read on this real quick. It says, Creator announced. My screen's jumping. Creator announced Crushers of the USA 2026 tour with special guests Carcass and Cold Steel. Metal Titans Creator are thrilled to announce their triumphant return to U.S. soil. The band, who conquered American audiences and venues in 2024, will embark on a headline tour of the U.S. I forgot to say the word last. They last conquered the American audience. See, my eyes. I'm skipping all over the place. With stops at key festivals including Welcome to Rockville Sonic Temple and Maryland Death Fest. That's a cool name, Maryland Death Fest. The tour kicks off on May 7th in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and runs through May 23rd in Huntington, New York. VIP packages are available. Of course they are. We were just talking about how hard need the money. So anyway, I'll try to post a link. So there's a link there. The artist pre-sale is set up for Thursday, December 11th at 10 a.m. local time, with the general on sale set for Friday, December 12th at 10 a.m. local time. Get tickets here. There'll be another link. Says Creator, we are overjoyed to be returning to the U.S. in 2026 to celebrate Crushers of the World with you. We'll be bringing Carcass and Cold Steel along with us for a run of headline shows. Plus, we'll be making a few festival appearances. What a cool man! They always have some of the best artwork too, and just the logo. I love the Creator logo. It's like, man, that should be on everyone's metal vest. Your metal patch vest. Okay, there's some tour dates. Let's see. Creator recently unleashed Satanic Anarchy, a brand new single from their 16th full-length Crushers of the World, which will be out on January 16th. I'm marking that date down via Nuclear Blast Records. The song bears all the marks of Creator's best material of the last few decades. Fast-paced thrash riffs, a catchy anthemic chorus, and a masterful guitar solo, all wrapped into 3.5 minutes. After paying homage to Dario Argento's cult horror classic Suspiria with their single Tronenplast, I have no idea if I said that right, and its corresponding video, Creator further prove their affinity for the horror genre by referencing another classic movie in the music video for Satanic Anarchy. Released 10 years after Suspiria, Clive Barker's Hellraiser 1987 is known for being just as influential and groundbreaking for modern horror, combining intense psychological thrills with graphic gore. Mila Petroza commented, "Hordes, I hope you like our brand new video for the song Satanic Anarchy off our new album, Crushers of the World. The lyrics speak about a divine revolt of the mind. So listen to this description because I'm going to point something out to you. The lyrics speak about a divine revolt of the mind, breaking the spell easy for me to say, breaking the spell of obedience, standing together against tyranny, and igniting change where fear once ruled. The narrative part of the video takes us back to cinematic masterpiece Hellraiser by the great Clive Barker. This isn't a remake or a sequel, it's an echo, a tribute to the raw imagination of 80s horror where pleasure, pain, and chaos shared the same key and joy. Okay, and there's a link to that. Okay, so this is just more stuff about the album. Okay, so the reason why I pointed out, I'm going to stop sharing this now. So the reason why I pointed out, listen to this the description of the lyrics, because
Right.
they've always done things like this. So I have some things, some essential creator things. I'm gonna point out to this. So okay, the first album, Endless Pain. I was a little late. I didn't get into until their second album, so I kind of had to go back and get this one. But when I talk about 1986 being the year of metal, I almost always throw this one up, whether it's a meme, whether I'm talking about it on the stream or whatever. So this is Pleasure to Kill. This is where they got on my radar. This was 1986. It was almost like metal bands could do no wrong in 1986. And there's a song on here. The one on here that my childhood won't be complete without is Under the Guillotine. Okay. So that's some
Mhm.
required listening right there. If you want to start early with Creator, right here, Pleasure to Kill. Start with that one. But
Mm.
they have they have evolved. They're still extremely heavy. So when people say about Metallica, they're old now. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. These guys have been around just as long. You know, you got Creator, you got Overkill.
Yeah.
They're still pounding, right? So I think it was, what was this? 2005. 2005. Okay. Enemy of God. I can't tell you how much I actually, even I don't usually go and get like other editions and all, but I actually have the second edition of it that comes with DVDs, and that's how much I love this album. Now I want to point at something out. Okay, so you have the new song is called Satanic Anarchy. This album is called Enemy of God. It's my favorite song off of here too. Their titles are always to try to get you worked up. It's to
Yeah.
get you. They don't really mean Enemy of God. What Enemy of God is about. This was shortly after the 9/11 terrorist attacks.
Yeah.
If you listen to the lyrics of Enemy of God, okay, it's about the terrorists. It's about all of
Right.
that jihad crap and all that stuff, which is what it's about. But they chose a title that, where all the Bible thumpers and all out there are going to get their panties in a bunch. You go, oh, they're devil. No, it's not really about that. It's
Yeah.
just like this one here. My favorite song off of Gods of Violence, okay, is Satan is real. Satan is real. Again, if you listen to the lyrics, it's not what you think. It's a heavy, brutal, kick-ass song, and their videos are great too. Their videos, again, like the new video, it has Pinhead and Cenobites and stuff in it. They
Yeah.
focus more on horror related elements, so much so that I have their DVD. I believe this was, when was this released? 2008. They did a horror movie back in the day. They did their own horror movie, Hallucinative Comas. Yes, Hallucinative Comas, and it is on here. So, and that's the thing.
So, sorry,
Yeah.
Fet. Can you email Len Rod the link? He doesn't have X chats. Sorry,
He still doesn't have that. Okay. I will copy the link
because he's on
and
Windows 7. He reckons that's the problem.
yeah, I'm starting to feel the pressure now. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a notification while I'm here on the stream yet about having to upgrade to Windows 11. It's like
Yeah.
they're really. I think that's why I'm having so many issues now. They're trying to strong arm me into
Mm.
you know,
Well, it's only that they can't support things, right?
yeah.
Well, there's that, and they added some new security things into the computers themselves. And
Mm.
it gets worse because now you have to buy new printers and so forth that are not, because the ones you have are not Windows 10 compatible.
Oh
That's
yeah, I
kind
don't
of
know. I don't know anything
a
about
gimmick.
computers. I have a
Yeah,
husband for that.
William Shakespeare
Yes.
can go into detail on that. He knows that stuff. But he and I
Exactly.
talked a little about that. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. He does know computers.
Yeah, I'm hold on, Lenrod. I will get there eventually. I'm currently working on trying to. I click compose. I'm going to send you the email as soon as it cooperates here.
Yeah, you'll have to give me his email address later so I can send stuff to him. So then you don't need to worry about it.
All right, as soon as it allows me to copy and paste.
You need
Okay.
that working. You need that working sound that
Sound effect.
Raymond has.
Yeah. All right, should be away, Lenrod. You should have a link. All right.
When we finish backstage, I'll get his email.
Okay. All right. But all right, so yeah. All right, I guess that's enough jibber jabber on that. But let me just tell you, the CDs I have in front of me, okay, man, oh man, looking at '86, Metal Church, The Dark, right? Creator, Pleasure to Kill, jeez, Megadeth, Peace Sells, Metallica, Master of Puppets, Slayer, Rain and Blood, one of the greatest thrash albums of all time. You know, and you want to talk my big four? Actually, it's more than four. But these bands here, this would be like my big 6 or 7, whatever it is. But unfortunately, these guys were a little. This one came out in '85, and they didn't put out another album until '87, so they kind of skipped the '86 thing. But holy crap, Overkill, man! Whew. Talk about thrashter pieces. Yes, thrashter pieces, like right there. That's
He's
just
in the
like,
back. He's in the backstage. Yeah.
I thought I heard a blip.
What's the most famous Metallica song?
Enter Sandman.
Yeah, I'd probably have to go with that one, which is
Center and Man.
What is that, Lenrod? That's
There
like
he
80
is.
What is that, Lenrod? Is that like
know.
88 or 90? I forget. When's the Black Album from?
Black Album was 91, I want to say.
91.
Yeah.
I know I have it here somewhere. Oh, that's another good one. Yeah, Scorched. Overkill's last one. They're still out there kicking ass. Yeah.
How do you organize your CDs? Because I imagine you have quite a few of them.
Well,
What shirt are you What shirt are you wearing while you're standing up? What shirt are you wearing? I
Megadeth.
can't read. Megadeth. Ah, there you go.
Megadeth. Yes. Oh, that's Ride the Lightning. Oh, but that's a good one too. That's quite possible. I love Master of Puppets, but depending on the day of the week, Ride the Lightning.
Yeah.
That's potentially a favorite. Yeah. I know I have.
There's a couple of YouTube videos of somebody taking the latest songs from off 72 seasons and then recording them using the tone and recording style of Ride the Lightning, and holy cow, the difference is huge.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. I like the old Metallica. I tend to neglect mentioning this, but I even love the 590. Well, I think the CD was something else. Yeah, the 998 EP. That was pretty great too. Oh yeah, here's the Black Album. Yeah, you're right. 91. It was 91. Well, I guess there's really nothing to show, is there? There's really not much to show.
It's pretty dark. Yeah.
Can't get much more.
If you look really close, there's the snake from the Gadsby
Yeah,
flag
can,
on
it's
there.
kind of Well, there you can see it.
Yeah. Don't tread on me.
Yeah, they kind of ripped off Spinal
Pretty cool.
Tap.
Yep.
None more black. None more
Yeah.
black.
Mm.
This one's where I lost interest. I got to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like
Blackened
Justice.
is
It
like
was
the only-
very complicated.
I don't really
I
like
like complicated. So.
Blackened. Just sounded to me like a leftover from Master of Puppets or something, though. But
And you
yeah,
know,
I was just telling
Weird Al Yankovic missed a bet with Master of Puppets because he had done a whole album called Master of Muppets.
that probably is it. Because that is actually what the Metallica logo font is called. It's called Pastor
Yeah,
of Muppets.
Pastor Muppets, yeah.
Yes.
Somewhere out there on the internet, there was a picture of Cookie Monster dressed as a pope, and it says Pastor of Muppets on it.
I've seen that. Everything.
That's very cool.
Great.
But Limrod, I forget if I sent you the link. Did I send you the link to the new creator video?
Yeah, I think you did, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm excited about that. January 16th, I think I said. New album comes out. One of my favorite thrash bands. Yeah, creator.
It's a Friday. Okay, good.
Oh, What's this? Max says Enter Sandman played in Soviet.
Post,
Wait,
Yeah.
Soviet
okay.
Moscow.
Oh,
He changed it to post. Yeah.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, weren't they like the first metal band to play over there or something like that?
I think they're the first
Mhm.
Western metal band, technically. Because
Yeah,
there were a
Western.
couple of metal bands that did exist behind the Iron Curtain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember Gorky Park. You guys remember Gorky Park?
Yep. And Arya later on
Aria.
described as the Russian Iron Maiden,
Hmm.
and still the version with Udo Dirkschneider was great.
Yeah. I thought they were
Anything
Polish.
with Udo is great.
I'm probably misremembering it, though. Might be thinking of a different band. Yeah, I'm thinking of a different band.
No,
I think
they
Vader's
do.
Polish. I think of Vader, they're
Yeah.
Polish, and they were also from behind the Iron Curtain.
Who was it?
Yeah.
Vader.
Vader.
Which is
John,
funny,
isn't
'cause
that
Vader's
that
Polish
Anna's,
for father.
Anna's husband from geez, what the hell's the name of the band? We were just talking about Unsung.
Unsung.
Unsung. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is. I think that
I know
is.
she's Polish. She's Polish, isn't she? Pretty sure
Yeah.
Unsung's
Oh,
Polish.
yeah. A lovely woman.
Oh shoot,
Blonde
that's what I
and
forgot to
built.
mention too. Creator, going back to Creator, again, they're quite big over there in Europe, Germany especially, their home country. They actually have a movie, a documentary about them playing over there right now called Hate and Hope. I'm hoping it gets released here.
Huh.
Or at least we can down the
Yeah.
road get it. It's like a big, like I watched a video on it the other day. It's like a big to do. It's like a big, and it's supposed to be pretty great. It's supposed to be pretty great too. So I'm looking forward to seeing that too.
Well, there's
If any of
probably
you guys,
trailers on YouTube.
there is a trailer on YouTube, and if any of you guys or girls out there in the guitar world watch Ola England, he has a YouTube channel here, quite a big one too. He just did a video where Mila went to his house, and they sat down and they talked about all things Creator, and Mila even jammed a little bit because the singer plays guitar too. So that's
Cool.
quite interesting. You might want to check that out as well. Well, anybody that
Yeah.
anybody that plays guitar in this community and you haven't checked out Ola England, yeah, I kind of watch. He does a show every Sunday. That's kind of one of my go-to channels.
The name is familiar to me. I'll have to check that out.
He is the guitar player in the band The Haunted. He also has his own band called Feared, and he also does his own stuff under Ola England. And you might know him because he actually owns his own guitar company. Solar Guitars is his. He owns it. He's the president of Solar Guitars.
Oh, all right. Yes.
So when you take the name, his name is Ola, O-L-A, Ola, right? He's Swedish. Solar, his name is right in the middle of Solar. So he's clever too.
Awesome.
Tim says, best metal band ever, even won best hard rock album Grammy, Jethro Tull. Okay. See, I
Yep.
really should have brought the pit graphic with me tonight. I really needed the pit graphic tonight, and I forgot about it. Oh, yeah. Carla points it out. Bring your own pit day, Tim. Yes.
What is that?
Oh,
A
pick. That's a
green-
pick.
A pick.
That's a broken.
Was there a pit?
That's a broken pick I ran over with my chair.
Ah,
Hmm.
I know the pain. I've run over a few myself.
Yeah.
You know, I've been using for decades now, though. I use the Jim Dunlop nylon. You can
Yeah.
run over them and stuff, and they don't break. So
Well, this is a Jim Dunlop.
yeah, but I use the nylons. They only come
Which
in
way?
like you can tell the thickness just by looking at them. Like the thinnest one is white, and the heaviest is black. I use like the
Yeah.
I like the darker gray. I forget what 55 millimeter or something like that. But yeah, they're super flexible. They're pretty unbreakable. I wear the tips
Well,
out
one
on
of
them before
the one of the best picks I ever had. American nickel, 5-cent piece, run under a diesel
Oh.
locomotive, and it hit wheels hit it on the rail just right, so it formed like a pick. And that thing, you couldn't kill it, but it
Yeah,
sounded
solid.
great, especially with bass.
Yeah. See,
Now
as
we're
far
gonna
as
find a whole lot of nickels on the railway tracks.
no,
Yeah,
I've
they
tried
tend
metal.
to frown on that. But
I've tried metal picks or plectrums. I like the
yeah.
nylon. I don't know. I just don't like
Mhm.
the feel. So I tried the coins. You know, like Brian May from Queen is known for playing like a
That's
British, some kind of British coin.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't like it. I
yeah,
don't like the feel. I don't know. I can't feel the strings like I normally do. I don't like metal at all.
yeah. That's where I got the idea for the nickel. 'Cause I didn't have a quarter with me, but uh, you know, one of those things.
Hmm. All right. I think I pretty well hit on everything I wanted to.
Right, live stream over, turned off. Everybody gone boop. Like, wait, what?
Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Hey, check this out. I'm almost embarrassed to show this, but I went to a lot of trouble. John knows. I was trying to scan this picture in because I actually found it right before the stream. I mentioned, might have been on the last live stream. I was talking about a Quiet Riot jersey shirt that I had back in the day that my mom hated. He said, "Come on, Phil, a noise on the back, the way Quiet Riot writes it with the CUM and blah blah." So anyway,
Yeah.
I found the picture back when I first started playing guitar. This is going to be chubby little me with my guitar teacher.
Aw.
In KNS KNS Music was my local music store before it even moved to its bigger location. This was way back in the day when it first opened up. I'm going to pop it up, and please excuse my fat little belly. But this is little fat. Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, that's my guitar teacher, Al Paul.
Oh
Cool.
wow.
Yeah, yeah, that's the good gentleman that taught me how to play guitar. And let me
Mm-hmm.
point. Okay, you want some Fed history? You're about to get some. So
Yeah.
no, there are two guitars in this picture that
Mm-hmm.
are significant to me because
Yeah.
this was shortly after I got my first guitar. I asked, all right, I'll just the whole thing. I always wanted to play the drums. Okay, just because
Hmm.
I found a pair of drumsticks. My brother used to play drums. I found a pair of drumsticks in a drum. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to sit around beating on my mom's pillows. You know, I'd sit on the couch or something, put the pillows out, and I'd beat on them. So the one year for Christmas, I said to her, I said, "I'll stop beating on your pillows if you get me a drum set." I thought I was weaseling my way into a drum set. Point blank, no.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like, all right, I'll show you. I'll go ask dad. So I waited till dad come from work. I was like, "Dad, can I get a set of drums?" No. Oh, so that was the end of that. So,
Yeah.
and this
Quiet
was,
matters more.
it was around this time of the year. So we discussed not that long ago the magical big Sears wish book, the big fat catalog that had
Yes, that's
absolutely
Yep.
right.
everything in it. So I was bummed out. You know, it was because we were approaching Christmas. So I was like, all right, well, you guys hurt my feelings. I'm going to find a real expensive toy for you to get me. So I'm flipping
Mhm.
through it. And believe it or not, I'm 12 years old. I'm looking at the Star Wars stuff. You know, I may have like went slowly past the women's lingerie section, getting there. But I got back to the Star Wars section, and it just wasn't float my boat that year. You know, I wanted to play music, and so I get to the back, and there are the musical instruments, right? And I
Mhm.
start looking at the guitars, and I remember seeing a picture of this one guitar. It was ugly as all hell, but it had a speaker built into it,
Oh
and
yeah.
yeah, it was just a serious junky thing with an amplifier built right into it. And I'm
Yep.
reading the description, and it says you can even plug headphones into it. So I was like,
Yep.
well,
Oh,
they can't say it makes too much noise. So then I was like, but that's kind of dorky. I don't want one with a little amp built right into it. So I start reading about the amplifiers. I didn't know anything about guitars or anything at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm reading how you can plug headphones into the amplifiers. So I'm like,
Mhm.
well, first things first, I'll talk them into get me a guitar, and then I'll try to figure out how I can weasel an amplifier. So anyway, so I the next day I go to my mom. I said, "Mom, okay, no drums. What about a guitar?" And I'm laying a guilt trip on her. I'm like, "You're a piano player. You're a musician. You should want me to be a musician," and blah blah blah. So anyway,
Mhm.
after laying it on her for a while, she finally goes to me. She goes, "Okay, but you're not getting it from the Sears catalog. I hear this commercial every day on the radio for a local music store. I'll take you out there, and you can get one." So I'm still looking through the Sears catalog, and I come across what looked like it was like a white Gibson Explorer. Lenrod, you know what I'm talking about, the James Hetfield
Yeah.
guitar.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I see that and I see a flying V and I could not pick. I'm like, which one is the best? Which one is the best? I don't know. I don't know. But even as a little kid, to me, the Explorer looked like it would be easier to be able to sit down and play.
Hmm.
So I was like, well, I'll learn how to play on the Explorer shape. And then when I get good, I'll get a V, right?
Hmm.
I'll graduate to the V. So anyway, I tore the page out of the catalog and we proceeded to go to the music store and I just showed him the picture and I was like, can I get a guitar like this? And he's like, well, I can order you whatever you want. I was
Yeah.
like, whatever I want. I was like, well, can I get it in black? And he said, absolutely. And at this point, I didn't know anything about brands or anything like that. I just wanted the shape. So he's like,
Yeah.
they had just recently become a Takamine distributor. Now,
Yeah.
Takamine, for all you metalheads out there, probably don't even know what Takamine is because they're kind of known for their acoustic guitars.
Right.
But I am living proof that they once attempted making electric guitars because I have one. They ordered the Takamine Explorer shaped guitar for me in black, so I thought that day. So I think it was only like 2 weeks, but as a 12-year-old kid, it seemed like an eternity. But I still remember getting a phone call, and he's like, "Your guitar's here. You can come and get it, but we have a problem. But come and look at it first." I'm like, "Oh no, of course, like my life, right? Of course,
Yeah.
there's a problem." So I'm like, "All right." So anyway, my mom takes me to the music store. He has it in his case behind the counter. He pulls it out. He says, "Now, I just want to tell you this first. If you don't like it, I can reorder it for you.
Yeah.
But I think you're going to like this." And he opens it, and it's a black blue burst. The center is
Oh.
blue, and it fades black around the edges. And I just fell in love with it. Like I fell in love. I'm like, okay, I didn't know you could do that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
This is even cooler than black. So anyway, I went home with that guitar. I still have it. It's sitting right over here. It's right next to me right here. I still have
Awesome.
it.
Yeah.
However, I think just in case he did put in an order for just a jet black Takamine. It's not an Explorer. It's technically called a GX100. If you look over my left shoulder,
Mhm.
it's hanging there on the wall.
Yeah.
The straight black Explorer shaped Takamine is hanging on the wall. I think that one he ordered that just in case I didn't want the black and blue one.
Awesome.
So that very well should have been my guitar.
Mhm.
And now here's another story. So in I want to say it was like 88, I think I kind of got sick and tired of. I was playing more of a V. I have a Fender Katana, which is it's kind of like the Randy Rhoads half
Yeah.
V shape. And I was doing a lot more sitting down. The band was getting more serious, and I was kind of I was tired of having to stand and play, and it's just not natural feeling to do the Dave Mustaine, crotch of the guitar on your leg, and I just didn't like that.
Yeah.
So I wanted like a Stratocaster sort of shape, right? So my buddy just happened to be selling his black Fender Stratocaster, which I also still have right over here next to me. Got a really good deal on it.
Yeah.
The guy bought it a couple of years prior at this music store before I even knew him.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you look directly below that black Takamine,
Oh.
I think that's my black Fender Stratocaster hanging there on the wall.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah.
the guitar on the top rack should have been mine. The guitar on the bottom rack there, I believe, is sitting right here next to me.
For
Oh,
God's
wow.
And if
Wow.
that's not enough of a coincidence for you,
Yeah.
okay, shortly after this picture was taken,
Yeah.
Dave, the owner of the music store, ordered another black blue burst,
Mhm.
which only hung on the rack for like a day because the guy who ended up joining my band down the road bought it.
Ah.
It's
So
pretty.
he had a black and blue identical to my black and blue.
Yeah.
He bought it because I'm the one who got the guitars into the shop in the first place. And a few years down the road, ended up playing drums for my band. And to this day, when you guys hear the song Stand and Fight, that is him playing the drums on that song.
Wow,
Awesome.
that's so
So how's
cool.
that for a happy little family?
Mm.
And let me point something else out. When K&S moved from this location,
Mhm.
this was just in the basement of, his brothers owned a furniture store, an appliance store, was
Yeah.
upstairs. This was a little room in the basement. When they moved into their bigger location, I got a bunch of the posters that used to hang on the wall. that Sammy Hagar poster that you see down there on my guitar teacher's will be his right hand side.
Mhm.
I had that hanging in my room too when I was a kid because Dave gave me that.
Oh,
Nice.
for God's sake.
So, and I wouldn't even be afraid to guess that somewhere on that wall, on that pegboard back there, when I did buy my second guitar, the Fender Katana,
Yeah.
that had a like a Strat style whammy bar on it, but it didn't have a locking nut, so it was always going out of tune.
Yeah.
But from that very pegboard, I did buy a locking nut with fine tuners on it
Cool.
that my dad installed on our kitchen table like Christmas morning
Yeah.
one year and mounted it on that guitar. It's still on that guitar. That guitar is right over here next to me, and I would probably guess that that fine tuner is hanging on that pegboard there. So there's a lot of history. There's a lot of my
Yeah, and
history in
one
this little
photo.
picture
One
here.
picture, yeah.
So,
Yeah. That's
and I'll
awesome.
tell you what, John, if you look directly beside me,
Mhm.
I kind of wanted that guitar too. That is a Washburn. I think that's exactly what Carlos Cavazo was playing back in the early Quiet Riot days.
The white one? Yeah.
So no, the black with the orange. Yeah, it's kind of like the
Oh,
Telecaster shape.
yeah. Yeah.
I forget what Washburn called that, but yeah, I was kind of drooling all over that there for a while too, just because Carlos Cavazo had one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, a lot of my history going on right there.
Really
Mm.
cool.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the guy who taught me how to play, and that is my notorious Quiet Riot shirt.
Yeah.
That was another one of the arguments my mom and I had as a little kid because every time, yeah, we would go to Niagara Falls, she'd give me money for a souvenir, and of course I wouldn't get anything Niagara Falls related. I would
Yeah.
get that something like that. So I have a rat one like that. So I think I still have it somewhere put away. But I had a rat shirt like that too.
Nice.
But
Awesome.
anyway,
Awesome.
there's that.
That's terrific.
So I'm glad I was able to scan that in. I was trying like heck, man. It was like my computer was giving me troubles, but I didn't even think about all the story, all the history along with that. So I'm glad it scanned in now because that was a nice trip down memory lane right there.
Mm.
Tim says they Takamine you into it. Yeah. You know, that's the funny thing. I have walked in on many occasions where, you know, I'd go to a music store or something like that and people would be arguing that no, Takamine never made an electric guitar. Yes, they did, and not for long, but I have one. They absolutely did make one.
Yeah.
How many
That's
do
a
you think were
rarity.
made?
I'm not even sure, to be honest with you.
That's the-
I never really looked into it. It's a good guitar. I haven't played it in years. I'll break it out on occasion. It's okay. So first of all,
Yeah.
you're probably sick of hearing me talk about how I like bolt-on necks. That's
Yeah.
the neck. It has the neck through with the painted neck, of course, like most Explorer shapes
Right.
do. So right off the bat, I ain't crazy about that. And that guitar, I guess, being so used to making acoustics, you know, they really didn't know much about metal, the world of metal. The frets are so tiny on
Yeah.
that guitar. It's not really made for
Oh,
shred. Yeah, it's not made for
yeah.
getting under the notes and bending and stuff. So there's that. And
Yeah.
then I also, like a jackass, you
What's a
guys,
fret?
the metal wire that goes across the
Down?
fretboard.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
you
That's
got
cool.
you
That's
got
what I thought.
yeah,
Yeah,
right there. The
yeah,
metal
okay.
wire on the yeah, okay. Those
The
are the
ones that
frets.
go vertical, the ones that go vertical rather
Yes.
than. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Those are what give you
Yeah.
the pitch when you put your finger on you know by the fret that gives you your note. And
Okay.
when you're like doing Lenrod, you know where I'm going with this. When you're like trying to shred and bend and stuff, you metalheads like bigger, thicker, taller frets. You can get under
Yeah.
them, you can bend them better and stuff like that. And the frets are so tiny on that guitar, it's not very fun to play. And then like a jackass, I went and had a Kaler tremolo put on it because it didn't have a whammy bar. And I wanted a whammy bar, and I went out and I got. Well, I've always talked about how my Ibanez collection will never be complete until I get a Destroyer, because I loved Phil Collins' Destroyer.
Yeah.
And so even though it was a Takamine, I got the actual the box for the Kaler Trem. I was like, I don't even care what model it is. It's got Phil Collins on the box. That's what I
Oh,
want.
that's so funny.
I think the tremolo cost more than that guitar, or it was very close. to the price of that guitar. And but my guitar teacher, the guy you saw pictured there, he's the one who installed it. He took it for like a week to his house and he mounted it on there. But
Wow,
yeah,
that's cool.
Nice.
it's cool, but it
Sweating
kind of
the
ruined. I
whole
probably
way
ruined.
through it.
Yeah, I was missing it because it was the only guitar I had at the time, and it was cool at the
Yeah.
time. But now I kind of, I'm sure I devalued it by doing that because a lot of people despise Kaler tremolos. They were the ruin of many a guitar, so I kind of regret doing it now.
Yeah.
But
It was
again,
necessary.
I was on the quest for the Phil Collins guitar, which I'll probably never have at this point. But
Well, you never
Start
know.
the GoFundMe.
no, they're pretty pricey.
Well, that's the funny thing is there was a pawn shop in Scranton back in 96, 97, 98, and they had one right above the door, and it was in the dark blue, but it had the white pickup rings and white pickups, and I think it was clear control knobs or semi-clear. But yeah, that thing was going $50. It's like I
Wow.
should have bought that
Yeah.
when I had the chance.
Well, they're not expensive when they're new. That music store got one in. I forget what year it was. I want to say 2012, maybe around there. 'Cause I think it was right before my surgery,
Ah,
and it was a new one. And I think it was only going for like $400. But it was like this. It was back when they were doing like the matte finish on all the guitars. It was like a matte gray
Yeah.
with white pickups, and it looked
Ugh.
so
Yeah.
in matte gray. It looked
Doesn't
so
sound
cute.
very rock-like, does it?
No, it didn't look it either with
Just
the
like
white
a
pickups.
rock. Just
Yeah,
like a rock.
it just and it looks so big, just being all one solid color like that. No binding, no nothing. I passed on it.
Yeah.
But that was because my dream was always eventually Paul Stanley, which I now fortunately have, but I never got that elusive Destroyer because I can
Yeah.
never find a real good one.
Yeah.
That's cool looking. They're all good, I guess, to an extent, but a cool one that is metal looking.
Yeah.
You know.
But you could just get. Why don't you
Mhm.
just get one and then see someone who can paint stuff to do something for you?
Well, at this point here, well, see, I think about things like that, but then when you start dropping money on customization, so first, you're devaluing the guitar, and then it's like,
Oh, okay.
well, when we're getting into custom territory, I mean,
What you
Then
need to
you
do is
Mm.
become the famous rock star. So no matter what you do to it, it goes up in value.
yeah.
Hi, Tippy Tail.
Hey, Tippy Tail McKitty, howdy, says howdy.
Hey
Howdy
there.
to you. Yeah, we were a little early. We started a little early tonight.
Which is
For those
good because
that
I don't have
weren't
much time.
For those that started, or excuse me, for those who weren't here in the beginning, my apologies for being MIA the last couple weeks. Probably going to be
No
a
more
little.
apologies. You're not
Well,
allowed.
this
I
is-
said you used to
yes.
be quota.
Well, I'm just
Yeah.
reiterating the one from the beginning for the people that weren't here.
Okay.
See?
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey,
And General Carla, so I could pull out my whip.
I have to listen to General Cal.
Ooh.
Yes, exactly.
Carla has whips.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Mhm.
I like Max says, maybe we should be talking about the guitars you don't have. That's what I am. I don't have a Destroyer. That comes me out. I don't have a Destroyer. But see that, well, I think that's why I never found the perfect Destroyer because what it comes back to is the Phil Collins Destroyer. It's like, I would just make it look like Phil Collins.
Yeah.
And it sucks that he's not with Ibanez anymore. He's with Jackson because he's done kind of a Jackson that looks like that Destroyer from
Yeah.
back in the day. If you guys saw the photograph, you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about. The
wow.
black Destroyer with the white pickups, the 3-way pickups. But I used to want to play Jackson, but I don't know. I'm just an Ibanez guy till I ain't no more. I just played him too long.
I just play whatever cheap thing I
Yeah,
can
I mean,
find.
the nice guitars in that collection too, though. I
Yeah,
still
cheap
get
doesn't
a kick
necessarily
out of that. I get a kick out of that acoustic because that thing's just, you left-handed or not, that thing's beautiful.
Well,
Oh yeah,
cheap
that
doesn't
Dean.
necessarily mean junk, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
So many guitars are just made like CNC machines and stuff now. So like the fit and the tolerances and stuff are way better than they ever used to be
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
back in the day. I have I have a Korean, what was it? Korea? I have a Korean Ibanez from 2002, I think it was made. It's a beautiful guitar, but
Mhm.
it is kind of junk. It is kind of junk. But then they started making the premium line of Ibanez guitars in Jawa
Right.
Lampur,
Mhm.
and that was great. That's great. It's like the Korean guitars are way better than. Is it Korea? Yeah, Korea.
Let's say
They're
South
way
Korea has
better than.
mechanized quite a bit in the last few
Yeah.
decades. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Matter of fact, now the premium,
Yeah.
like, because you have with Ibanez, you have your Team J Craft is like the top. Those are like the super duper pricey. Then you have the Prestige, which is I have several of those, and then it would be like your, $500 to $1,000 range. But now in between that, you have the premium that are made in Korea, and they're like the high end Korean guitars. So they're even making
Yeah.
good stuff.
Even that Epiphone level I have is a Korean made, and boy, that thing is just awesome. It's heavy like a normal Les Paul, but it's got much better action and just a great sound to it overall, no matter what pickups you put in it.
I'm just kind of like I'm a sucker for Japanese guitars apparently because well, if you look at my guitar history, right? My first guitar, that Takamine GX100, made in Japan. My Fender, both my Fenders, even the Stratocaster were both made in Japan. So, and they're all made in the same plant. Like all your high-end Japanese
Yeah.
guitars are all made. It doesn't matter what brand; they're all made in the same plant.
Mm.
So, just to the
Pianos
spec,
are probably the
whatever.
same.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm just destined to play Japanese guitars. I want to be like that guy that goes Gibson, Merca. I want to, but
Yeah.
I just have a fondness for Japanese guitars because I always looked at it like
Yeah.
this: when you think of electronics, who do you think of? You know,
Japan, yeah.
you
Mm.
think of
Yeah.
Japan. You know what I mean? An
Yeah.
electric guitar
Oh
is
yeah, that
a
makes
piece of
sense.
electronics.
Who make
Oh,
who
no wonder
Dana,
it's
who
fried.
makes
These chips are all made in
acoustics?
Japan. All that stuff is made in Japan, Doc.
Yeah.
Who make acoustic guitars? Mexicans?
Well, the big first and foremost is Martin in Nazareth, PA,
Pennsylvania, right here. Yeah,
and for
Oh
Martin,
wow,
yeah,
yeah.
Mhm.
and
that's cool.
they still do. Used to be able to take a factory tour, and one of my friends did that. I never did, unfortunately, when I went down that way. But one of my friends did, and he brought me some cups of mahogany from the
Mm.
factory. So I've got those laying
Ooh,
around here
nice.
somewhere.
Well,
Wow.
John,
But Fender and Gibson both. Hmm?
if you remember, John, back years ago, we had that PCN channel. It was kind of like a PBS, but it was our
Yes.
own. Occasionally in the mornings,
Yeah.
they would show that tour, and I would always have to watch the tour of the Martin Guitar Company. Now,
Yeah.
pretty much every brand out there makes an acoustic guitar, from
Hmm.
real cheap to real expensive. But Martin is known as to be like the best. I think
Yeah.
isn't even I think was Willie Nelson. You hear about that? What was that trigger or whatever? Is that a Martin? I think that's a
Yeah.
Martin.
I I think it is. I'm not sure,
I
but
think Johnny Cash had his own signature model Martin.
yeah.
Uh, they're kind of like the
Eric Clapton had.
yeah. When it comes to acoustic, Martin's kind of like the ghost. I don't think I've ever even played a Martin to be honest with you. They're always so expensive. I was afraid to even touch one.
Yeah. Yeah. That thing. The best one I've ever seen though was Gene Matisso was a luthier in school, and he made the guitar for Eddie Van Halen, and that thing is so inlaid and decorated, exotic woods, has a tone like crystal, unbelievable. And I don't think he ever played it on stage, but just a beautiful piece of work. But you've got players all over the country from one quality to another who are making the acoustic guitars, and they tend to be even more expensive than the brand name sometimes. depending what you get.
Oh, let me say too, Takamini's a pretty well known. I've seen a lot of artists
Yeah.
who are endorsed by other brands, you know,
Mhm.
the like. But I've seen them in videos and in concert and stuff playing Takaminis. So
Yeah,
they're pretty established. They're
yeah, and Ovation.
Ovation. Yep. No, those I have played. I used to jewel over
Yeah,
this 12 string. I used to be at KNS
yeah,
there, but I do have a 12 string. I bought an
yeah,
Ibanez. Oh, I do have an Ibanez 12 string.
yeah,
Don't play it often.
Mhm.
I
yeah.
see. I lost connection
And they
again
had
in the middle
the
back.
It's you're
ah,
fine now.
yeah, the
Yeah, you're roboting for
Ovations.
the moment.
Yeah, the Ovations. There's a tie-in to the military with that because they were making them out of that reinforced, I guess you would call it plastic carbon fiber. You know, the whole black shell back of the guitar.
Back
That's
of the
the
guitar.
same process they were using. That's the same process they were using to make helicopter blades.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
Huh.
And I guess they went from the blades into the guitars, but they always
The
sounded really
cutoffs.
good.
The cutoffs.
Yeah,
They do sound. They sound nice. They have their own sound. I used to like them back in the day, but nothing beats that big
yeah,
fat hunk of wood, though. You know, and that's the
yeah,
drawback too. It's so uncomfortable to play like a
mhm,
big fat mon, you know, or whatever. Like, you know,
yeah. The
but that's where you can
dreadnoughts.
get, yeah.
How heavy are they? How heavy are they?
Oh, they're not heavy at all. There's nothing to.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
Okay.
Not that bad.
Are electric guitars hollow or solid?
You can get either.
It
I say it depends on what you
it
want to play.
depends. Yeah,
Because there are hollow
Okay.
body electrics and there's solid ones.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah. And semi hollow body, the ES335. If you've ever seen BB King play, his is a semi hollow body, and
Yeah.
I don't mean to
it
sound. Yeah, go.
well they and even a simple acoustic like this one. They made pickups and still make them that you can put in the sound hole. Like I got one sitting somewhere that way with all
Yeah.
the
My cousin's
parts.
got one of those adapters.
But
It's just a little set of basic pickups that fits in the sound hole.
Mhm.
Turns it into an
Oh,
electric.
yeah, and
one way
the
that
one I have I think is from Taylor.
one way that you can kind of tell, Carla, when it's a hollow body electric. In most cases, they have F holes in the body. You know, like a violin has the F
Yeah,
holes.
Oh
There are holes
yeah,
that look
yeah,
like.
yeah.
Now there
Oh,
are
okay,
electric
yeah.
guitars that are chambered.
Dirty.
Those you can't really see. Like some Les Pauls and everything are chambered, and so they're just
yeah,
holes within the body. But yeah,
yeah.
But
And
is it
that was
really
more for weight
basically
reduction.
because
what was
by all out of my ignorance, can you say that basically the shape can be anything around an electric guitar because it's not like the sound goes through a hole in the guitar and comes out. So you could just have like put it on a teddy bear or something like that. So long as you have the long string and the
Pretty
mm,
essentially there are many a shape
okay.
yeah,
out there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's just look and a little bit of maybe comfort. The
There is an
funny
argument
things.
about tone woods. Some
yeah.
people say wood makes the sound different. In my experience, I say it's mostly in your hands. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
But
So
surely the
there's that,
comfort of the
and
sound in the first place.
And the pickups you use too is
well,
a
that's
big part.
yes,
exactly because with acoustic guitars or semi-acoustic, yeah, tone wood is a thing, and you've got
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
that's a real thing. With solid bodies, it's not really a thing because all the sound is going through the pickups, out the guitar cable, into your effects chain, into your
Mm,
amplifier.
mm,
And wood, other than the strength of the neck and how that flexes or does not flex and which way, it doesn't really affect anything. Not to any major
okay, okay.
extent.
Mm.
And one of the things with semi-acoustics is they started doing what's called potting of the pickups. And what they do, they take the pickups and put them in wax in a pot. And that the reason they do that is on the old pickups where they didn't do that, the wires that wrap around the bobbin and form the pickup would tend to move a little bit, and that would cause microphoning and a lot of feedback when you went into, a guitar solo. That's all you would get.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually how Peter Frampton ended up with the Black Beauty Les Paul, the Phoenix they call it now, because when he was playing with Humble Pie, Fillmore West, they were getting all kinds of feedback every time he went into a solo. So one night, one of his friends loaned him a Les Paul, and he said, "Yeah, this because no feedback, great sound, great playability," and he stayed with that ever since. That guitar was lost when his airplane crashed, the one with the equipment on, down in South America. And what was it? 30 years later, somebody found it and got it back to him. And Gibson repaired it back to original X. And on the last course, he was actually bringing that out for one or two songs. But the whole story of it is on YouTube. It's fascinating.
Neat.
Okay.
And yeah, but with the potted pickups, you don't get the microphoning or the feedback in the same way for the same reason. The feedback you get now is intentional for the most part, and the guitar player can control that by how he moves his body in relation to the speaker or the amp.
Okay.
But and of course various volume settings and effects.
Yeah.
But solid body, the wood doesn't really affect it.
So is the pickup the thing between the guitar, you pushing your fingers on the guitar and strings and to the amp? Is that what a pickup is?
It's essentially like little microphones.
Yeah,
magnetic
okay,
coil.
yeah. Okay.
It's a moving
Hang on, just-
electromagnet assembly.
Oh,
The vibrating of the
Which-
strings creates a magnetic field, and the induction is picked up in the pickup.
okay. Okay.
Which to me, a humbucker is such an advancement in a world of pickup technology. It boggles my mind that people still play single coils. They make so much racket, so much noise, and I
Oh,
can
there
get the
we
single
go.
coil tone out of my
Can you make
humbuckers.
him big? Can you make him big fit? So
I
we
imagine
can
it's
see
a
it,
price
please?
point thing. Single coils are easy and cheap to make.
Well, that depends.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're talking about like Yngwie
Oh,
Malmsteen,
gotcha.
but I think they're geared to be like humbuckers.
That's cool. Thanks. And where is that in the guitar?
In the body,
That's
under
right,
the string.
on the body under the strings.
The place where you
Okay.
pick.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And you have
No.
Okay.
the wires coming off here, and this has two sets of bobbins
Oh,
or coils,
gotcha.
and
Yep.
the blue tape on this is just for my notes for how much resistance it has.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is 0.4 or 4K ohms. I forget which. This is a really, really old one from Epiphone, but that's
Mhm.
essentially what it is. And it acts as a
Mhm.
transducer. When the string vibrates, it
Mm.
creates an electrical current, very small AC current. And that goes out through the controls, through your signal chain, and to the amp.
Very good.
Well, if that's an old Epiphone, John, you should clean that thing up. That might be worth a couple of bucks.
Well, it's 90s Epiphone. Actually, no, this one's from a 2000, that crappy SG I bought right after I went to the university. But some of the real old Epiphones, yeah, the pickups from an old Epiphone casino. Nice.
Thanks.
Tippy Tail says
No problem.
they wax high-end amplifiers too. It keeps electrical current from jumping around the circuit board.
Yeah.
Mm.
He also says they don't need humbuckers in Europe because the electricity runs at a lower hertz, so that
Oh,
the pickups don't pick up the hum.
Right.
wow.
I suppose it's an advantage. One of the weird advantages of 50 hertz.
Yeah.
I think it's that and heating. Otherwise, it's actually a lot harder to make a 60 hertz generator, a 50 hertz generator versus a 60 hertz generator.
Yeah. And again, there's videos on YouTube with all of this. But, you know, one of the ones I liked was I just saw one. Some guy did an explanation of the vacuum tubes, or valves as they call them
Oh,
in the UK,
wow. Yeah.
and how they work and what makes them, you know, do what they do to amplify the sound.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Fundamentally simple. I mean, it's just an electric gate.
Yeah.
You send a lot of power
Yeah,
through one
and-
side, and then you just regulate how much power is coming through, and that's your amplified output.
Yeah, it's very weird how they do it. It's much simpler to say it's magic.
Yeah. And I think they
But the
still
guy
use
did a
vacuum
really
tubes.
good job. Oh yeah, yeah. One of the big warehouses is in New York, Electro-Harmonix, the pedal maker. They've got all kinds of vacuum tubes they've picked up all over the world. They're taking everything they can get so that people will buy them from them. And I guess Mike is making a killing on stuff. Uh-oh.
What's he
geez.
doing?
You went dark.
Uh-oh.
John, I'm glad you mentioned pedals because I wanted to grab
Yes.
something because I know somebody is going to watch, maybe watching now, but is definitely going to watch the replay. And I'm going to get yelled at for the boring, whiny guitar talk again. And I want to point something out. And as much as I hate making myself big, I'm going to do it to make my point. So,
Yeah.
This person is a big fan of Metallica. Okay? Metallica. Nobody uses a wah pedal more than Kirk Hammett. So when we're talking whiny guitars, you can't get much pedal. And I'm hoping I'm not breaking up when I'm trying to make my point. So I went and I grabbed this is one of the original wah pedals from back in the day. This one is an old one. You can see how much I use it. It's very dusty and dirty. But I want to point something out. This is so whiny. If you look at the name,
Yeah.
it is literally
Oh,
called
yeah.
a crybaby.
Oh, wow. That's
Yep.
so
No.
funny.
Where I'm going with this is
Got one just like that.
if you're a fan of Metallica,
Don't shoot the messenger.
yeah, if you're a fan of Metallica and do not like whiny guitars, that don't make no sense to me because Kirk Hammett is big on a crybaby pedal. So there, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah.
Yep.
My dad's got a crybaby
That's
just like
awesome.
Very cool.
I am not with him.
I should have put this up as the disclaimer in the beginning of the video because
What you do is you put that logo as the thumbnail.
Yeah.
there you go. Crybaby edition.
Yep.
Holy
Oh.
smokes, Old Man Bird. Old Man Bird is in the chat.
Oh, hi,
Oh, man.
Eugene.
Hey. How you doing, man? Be right back.
So you can use the wah pedal comfortably. Listen to
Speaking
Joe
of guitar, we've been
Satriani.
talking about guitar player. Am I break? Oh yeah.
Who's Gary Richrath?
Gary Rich. Okay, I don't know.
I'm gonna have a look.
I don't know that one. Lenrod, you know
Yeah.
that name? Not familiar.
I'm not familiar with it, no.
He says rest in peace.
What is it?
He's
Gary
doing-
Richrath.
Gary Richrath.
Gary
yeah.
Richrath. You know? Yeah, you know the name?
REO Speedwagon.
Oh, yeah. I just looked it up
Oh.
now.
Yes.
Yeah,
know
another
what?
very underrated guitar player.
From 70 to 89.
Yeah.
Again, I'll be right back.
he
Talk
is
amongst
so-
yourselves.
you a topic.
How else can I have a go at people who are going to watch this later? Oh, what is that?
It's,
That
it's
is
Big
a
Muff.
Big
Is that
Muff
Big
fuzz
Hurt?
pedal.
Fuzz.
Big Hurt? Is it?
Big Muff.
Oh.
Guitar effects
And
pedal.
that's a production of the original but it's from Electro Harmonics. That's one of the original fuzz pedals. And Jimi Hendrix did use one at one point.
What's a fuzz pedal? What's a fuzz pedal?
That's
It
what
makes
makes
you
the
just
guitar
distorted
sound
guitar.
more like a chainsaw.
Yeah,
You know,
it's fuzzy.
it gives you that power sound that you hear in most guitars.
Okay.
You know, real fuzzy, as he says. But yeah, I managed. I actually
Oh,
won
see
one of
ya.
those.
I'll just say bye, Max Redstone. Max Redstone's going, so I'm saying bye and carry on.
Oh, take care, Max.
See ya.
He has to
Happy
go to
hunting.
dinner.
Oh yeah, okay. Hold on. I almost blocked him. I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Show, not block. Yeah, he says, okay, everyone, it's been a slice, but it's dinner time. I must be off. Have a great rest of your show. You too. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, John's got the big
Unfortunately,
muff.
looks like I'm
Yep.
gonna have to be getting scooting pretty soon here too.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Uh-oh.
yeah,
I
we'll
gotta
probably
be
get
up at
back
like
to-
4 a.m. tomorrow, so I need to try to get some
Ooh.
sleep now.
Hmm.
I've got 6 hours.
Oh man, you got to be around
Yeah.
great people. That's
Well, I'm going to play cards, so
Oh,
well,
yeah.
have fun.
yeah, it's like a 6-hour drive to this tournament. So yeah, I got to get to
Oh, I was
sleep
going to say,
early
is it
so
a
I can.
tournament again?
Yep.
Are they going to pull fast ones again, Lenrod?
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. It's a 2v2 tournament. I've been talking with my teammate all week long, so we've been strategizing our plan. So hopefully we'll kick some butt and go undefeated.
Cool.
Good job.
Best of luck,
We
man.
look forward to hearing from you next
yeah,
week.
good luck with that.
When Fit for Hire is 1 year older.
Let's see. Next week I will be in California.
Ah,
So I probably won't be here.
okay.
But the week after
Well,
that, I'll be
have
home
fun.
again.
All right, enjoy your trip.
I will catch you homeboys later.
Yeah, stay safe.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm probably just going
Bye,
to choke
girls.
it out for their 4 minutes here and then call it a day. So thanks for stopping by, brother Lenrod. Always better having you on the panel.
Yep. I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Catch some
Travel
Z's.
safe.
Yeah, old man Bird says REO Speedwagon guitars. I was just going to look. I can't find. I used to just go before I determined what picks were for me. I used to just go grab handsfuls of them at the local music store. And somewhere I have here, I had a little thing where I had a bunch of picks in it, and I have an REO Speedwagon pick. Just I think from one day grabbing it, and I was
wow,
looking to
that's
see if
cool.
it had his name on it. But I can't find. I'll have to look for it. Maybe next time, if I come across it, I'll look and see. And if it's that name, I'll have to bring it up on the next live stream. But I do know I have an REO Speedwagon pick with somebody's autograph on it or something. So good luck, Lenrod. Finger red number 1.
We can see it in the
So there you
chat, but we
go.
can't see.
Max Redstone has given you the finger, Lenrod. All right. Pop this up again real quick before we leave. Just wanted to say for everyone that's on the way out that didn't catch it at the beginning, this week's movie, Christmas Vacation. So you can give that a watch and interact with the fellas on Wednesday. But all right. So other than that, Carla, what you got going on? Anything you want to plug or talk about or anything like that there?
Well, I'm often on Canadian Spider-Man's travel, his channel where he talks about travel. But in this week, he's talking with Anti-Derivative Jill about
hell yeah.
New York City, I
New
think.
York. New York.
Yeah, something like that. I can't. I've tried so many
Yeah.
times to say it like the people say New York, but my mouth will not do it. I have tried. I can't
Yeah.
say the New
It's
York
just
the way
easier
the
to
people
call it the Forbidden Zone.
say.
It's easier to call it the Forbidden
So-
Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I haven't been in New York City since
yeah.
like the 90s. In the 90s.
But anyway, that's what they're going to talk about, and I'll try and post what's his name chat on again. Tom Connors Midnight Edge. I'll try and post his thingy again for you.
Yeah, I'm currently attempting to get Canadian Spider-Man's link, but
Oh, I can
I
do
got a
that.
heck of a
I can do that. For you.
well, I finally I think I might be able to.
I'll race you.
Oh, you're gonna beat me.
Yeah, that's right. You
I'm gonna grab
deserve
it
it.
I haven't had Facebook up in a while, and that's where I have it stored. So
Oh, I just have notes on my phone usually.
Well, see, I thought it'd be all slick. I have I have pretty much everything set on private on Facebook because I never go on there. So I just change it to public when it's something I want to show. So I have a whole bunch of links pinned privately
Mm.
my Facebook thing, with the intention of like, oh man, I can just fly right over there and grab it real quick. Yeah, that's when the page loads. But
Yeah.
So we're not watching a movie next week or anything?
I'm not even sure what I'm doing next week. I'm gonna try to be here.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
hold off.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold off on the Star Wars till I can do it right because there's again
Yeah.
something happening in my life that I may want to hold off just a bit longer to see if I can include them in it.
Yeah.
Oh, you did beat me. I
Mhm.
can finally copy it, but I see you got it. All right. Well, while I'm
Yeah. A girl beat you.
that's all the time. Time.
Did she
All
have
right.
whips?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not out of the realm of possibility though. But
Mhm.
I look at it this way. To each their own. But that's one thing Fet's not really into. I have enough aches and pains.
Yeah.
Listen, I wake up every day with another new ache and pain. I don't have to
Try
have
old
somebody.
age.
Yeah. You people who like them whips
Yeah.
and chains and stuff, just give it time. Just hold on. Just relax. Enjoy not having pain. Right. That's my advice. That's the PSA this
Yeah.
evening. Right. Not calling you freaks or anything like that. If you're into that, that's
Yeah.
your thing. That's whatever. But I'm just saying, enjoy being pain free while you can. Because it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Lemon Pie says, I'll be at
It'll
Jill's with
happen
food.
to you.
I thought he said with balls on. When it's small, that's my eye. I'll be at Jill's with bells on. Well, it could be balls too. I mean, Christmas balls. It's a Christmassy time of year. But
Yeah.
all right, brother John, what you got going on? Anything?
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to talk about? Plug?
On
Actually, I never.
channels. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
grab
the
it while I'm
channel's
over there.
still there. I haven't done anything yet, but hope so. There's that. And one quick thing. I don't know if you can see this well.
Hold on.
Go the way. Whoops. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, it's a
Oh, is
stamp?
that the ring?
33. Oh, it's a stamp. It's a
Oh, what is that?
Well,
ring.
here's
Oh, I thought it was a stamp. A seal. It's a wax
No, you
seal.
know what that is?
Oh.
What is that there?
You used to find these all over the place. Date nail from a railroad track. And they used to pound these
Oh,
into the
no
railroad
way.
ties so that you knew what year they
Wow.
put in.
Wow.
And I have
Then it's
I have a bunch of these in
awesome.
the collection, but you won't find them anymore because almost all of
No.
them are either scrapped or collectors have gone along and pulled them out as they were being scrapped. But I've got a few of these around.
Mm.
But I just found
Nice.
that on my
You should
one
use
shelf
it as a
today. I thought
seal.
that'd be neat. Yeah, you could.
When you send a letter, do wax and use it as a seal.
Yeah. Huh. I'll have to
So
try that.
cool.
There you go.
But yeah, I just found that today on a shelf, and I thought it'd be neat to show. So
There you
there's
go,
Yeah,
that.
it
John.
does.
Old Man Bird says, I am subscribed to Feds. There you go, brother John.
Ah, thank you,
Yay.
sir. Very appreciated. Hey, where's
Lemon-
Sarge tonight?
He
He came
was,
on earlier.
yeah, he was in early. He's actually
Oh,
he's on vacation.
Away?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
California? Yeah, I forget. He said he's gonna be
Arizona. Arizona.
Arizona. He's gonna be intermittent for a little bit, but
Okay.
he will return. I told him, John, I said I'm gonna make sure you keep the barracks clean. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
no messing up the place. All right.
yeah. That's my job. 'Cause I got all the dust everywhere here from, woodworking and stuff, things.
That's all right. It's a well-used place. Rather that
Oh,
than
yeah.
pristine clean.
Yeah,
Is she Twi'lek?
Yeah.
Now, is it Twi'lek or Twi'lek? I've heard it pronounced
don't
both
know.
ways. I always just said Twi'lek. Is she Twi'lek cosplayer because I am Twi'lek curious? That could be something. That could be something.
Hmm. That reminds me, I got to replace the toilet paper in the bathroom.
Whoa.
A futile attempt at humor.
What have you got going on here, Fizz?
Oh, not a whole lot. I just got, as I mentioned, reinstalled as master of my lodge, and the family was there, so it was great to have them. It was an open installation
Isn't
this
that the
year.
one? Isn't that the one
Hmm?
where, like a year or two ago, you said, "I'm so glad I don't have to wear a suit anymore"? Or is that
Yeah,
different?
yeah. After my first year in the East, and then I got more or less roped into it again because
Mm-hmm.
my our current master, he's been in 2 years in a row. Plus, he was in 2021, and we only had 3 meetings that year because COVID. And then he was
Oh
also
yeah.
master in 2004. So he's done up in the East. He doesn't want to go back to it, but he's still going to be
Wow.
active in the lodge, just because he's real active with a lot of the appendant bodies, especially Shriners, and it's really an important thing for a lot of people. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to a good year and get a couple of the projects we've been working on over the years finalized, and more community service. Um, and of course, if our fortunes keep going the way they've been going, more donations. We just
Cool.
sent out
Because you were
a check
fundraising. You
for,
were doing fundraising a while ago, right?
oh yeah, yeah, quite a bit. And we just sent out a check a while ago for a local firefighter who has a tumor wrapped around his lung and partially around his. So,
Oh.
Mm.
trying to do things like that help some people out,
Mm.
and just work with the township a little bit on their projects, get a little ability out there. So, you know, should be a good year. Had a lot of fun, hopefully. Although January,
Mm.
February, and March, you never know because anytime we plan anything, it's so. And I hate snow. Plus, it's an 80-mile round trip for me to get there and back on Route
What?
80 freaking one. Yeah, but
Developing a tick there, Joe.
yeah. Well, I hate Route 81. The turnpike is a little better, but I still got to take 81 to get down to Clark Summit to get there. Then take the turnpike down to Pittston, and the traffic's not too bad there usually, but sometimes if you get there during rush hour, you'll win another way. There are trucks and there are patient people who want to get home from their jobs and beat their wives or husbands, whatever. But yeah.
Hey, Brother John, I don't know if you noticed, but you got Lemon Pie is joined the
Mm.
Feds train now too.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
He better
hopefully
start
I have
doing
I have
something
something.
to
else
ask.
soon.
I wouldn't be fed if I didn't ask. So you're master of your lodge, but are you still master of your domain? Have you seen Seinfeld?
No. No, I kind
Okay.
of avoided that show like the plague because, I never thought much of Jerry Seinfeld as a comedian. And I thought even less of some of the people on the show. It just wasn't my taste. But I have seen
I
bits
dig it.
and pieces over the years. I did like the bit where George built a room under his desk. That was neat.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was one of those shows that I think got better as it went on.
Mhm.
I dig it. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Uh, and Jerry Seinfeld, yeah, he's not even my favorite, but I think Kramer. I think Kramer was the best thing on that show.
Yeah. And he's a brother.
I do. Kramer,
Yeah.
Michael.
Michael
Oh, what's his name?
Richards.
Richardson. Yeah, Richards. Michael Richards.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know
Yeah.
if he still is now. He might have been thrown out over that whole controversy thing. But
Yeah, it kind of
one of
wrecked
those
him a little bit.
things. Yeah. But
All
yeah,
right.
there's
All right, with that, must be time to get out of here. 'Cause I'm gonna have to put Carla in a timeout. Nobody pay attention to what Carla's putting in that chat right there.
Yeah.
Nobody pay
You know
attention to
why
that.
I did it? Because you show it up on screen. So
I don't have to. See, I skipped right
no,
over it.
it comes up on the screen.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, it's already over there.
Yeah.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no, no.
outsmarted me again. Outsmarted again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys doesn't like Seinfeld. Not that there's anything wrong with that. True. Yeah.
Mhm.
I know where you're going there. You did a whole episode about being gay, and not that there's anything wrong with that. See? I know my Seinfeld. I used to dig Curb Your Enthusiasm too, which was co-creator Larry David's show on. It was kind of like Seinfeld, only with Kirsten and stuff on HBO. That was pretty good too.
I never saw
I've
it.
been watching Arrested Development.
I've heard
I
of it.
saw
I haven't.
that.
It's actually quite funny.
Oh, Carla, that's I forgot to tell you. I'm watching Farscape too because I started watching it.
Cool.
Yeah, I totally forgot. Just last weekend, I think it was. I just watched like a whole ton of things. So yeah, man, that's a good show. That was a pretty good show. I like that.
Yeah,
Mm.
the puppetry.
Yeah.
We couldn't get over the puppetry, the animating part of the puppetry. It's like it must be the peak of Jim Henson type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty
Yeah.
good. I can't believe I didn't catch the show. I think that was
Mhm.
I was too busy.
Star Trek. It was around the time of all the new Star Treks, like Next Generation and
Yeah.
stuff like that, right? And like,
Yeah, I think it was
how
on
can you
Sci-Fi
compete with
Channel.
what we loved? Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, we couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
And,
know how I missed it.
Mm.
Yeah, there was the one woman from Chronicles of Riddick, I think it was, or the first Riddick movie. The dark-haired woman, really striking appearance.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
the
there was
Australian.
there was the blue-haired girl. Actually, she was blue all over, and she was
She was an Aussie.
interesting.
She's an Aussie. as well.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she's another one of those women that has I don't know something's cool about the way she talks. I like the way she talks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna try to watch more of that this week.
Yeah,
Let
it's
me
a
play
cool
with
little
some.
show.
What's the deal with the airline peanuts? I can't do Jerry Seinfeld. What's the deal with that?
Actually, you were
Better than
pretty
I
close.
do. Yeah.
That's something I should do. I should try to watch some Seinfeld too. I haven't watched it in a long time. I need a little pick me up. Claudia Black, yes,
yeah.
FP4H, yes.
Yeah,
Claudia
Mhm.
Black.
And there's a Kiwi in it
Yeah,
as well. The
and you're-
Kiwi pilot's voice is the same guy as Crace. I think Crace is the guy on all black. And
Oh yeah, the
yeah,
main
he's a Kiwi. Yeah.
yeah. What the hell
And-
are they?
and-
'Cause I thought they were
Yeah.
calling themselves Scorpions, but they're Scorpions or something like
Scorpius,
that.
there is Scorpius. No, there's a bad guy called Scorpius. He's very cool. He's a bad guy, but he's very cool.
Hmm.
Margarita shooters. Anyway.
Very cool show though. I recommend it so far. Yeah. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's about I'm looking around. For once, I think I pretty well hit on everything I wanted to. So
yeah.
Yay.
all right.
Well, you got
As
him
far
for
as-
2 hours. Cool.
Yeah. I
Lani
didn't even-
Tupo, yeah, he's a Kiwi. Miskatonic Batman.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah. It just came up.
Yeah.
And all right. With that, as far as I go, I'm gonna try. I have a bunch of stuff saved that I wanted to make videos about. I'm gonna try to do more of that this week. Hopefully, I see I'm breaking up again. I can tell. Hopefully,
No, you're not.
I'm not. I saw I
Oh,
froze.
yeah, of course.
Hopefully, though, I'm hoping to return again next Saturday. Again, I will let you guys know ahead of time instead of just springing it on you. Sorry about the earlier time tonight, but when I saw King Dolphin wasn't streaming, I figured, we'll just hit it a little earlier. I guess that's about it. Just going over to chat real quick. Miskatonic Madman is back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Miskatonic. All right. Again, December is a really rough month. It's been a really rough month for me. The last, I want to say 25 years. I don't know, something about December. December is really rough. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, right. Yeah, but hey, you're doing way better. You used to totally disappear.
I was just about to say that very thing. I was going
Oh,
to say, if you
sorry.
remember though,
Spoiler
a number of years ago, I just would vanish. This month, I would just,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, I was like, well, literally, honest to God, what was it? Wednesday, Tuesday night. No, it was Wednesday night. I went to bed at 6. Now, don't worry, I didn't sleep this whole time, but I went to bed at 6 p.m. Wednesday night. I didn't get out of bed till 2 p.m. Thursday. I just like,
Wow.
like, man, life. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. You're headed into the cold months are
Well, James
coming.
Casuda's here.
Hey, James
Yay.
Caserta, nice to see you.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
I don't like the lead, and there are Muppets in it. Theme is great.
Oh, the
Yeah, the
Farscape. This is Farscape.
Farscape.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I
He
kind
grows
of.
on you. He just sort of grows on you.
He does. He's a little. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was hard to buy him as such a. He's such a buff Hollywood actor.
Yeah.
It's hard to buy him as a scientist and an astronaut.
Mm,
But once
yeah.
I can kind of get past that. The story,
Yeah.
because
Pretty boy.
yeah, the stories and stuff are so good that I kind of overlooked that then.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah,
They
definitely
have
did
great
it.
chemistry.
Definitely did it. Go watch it.
The whole show is they've got really good chemistry.
Yes, it was well casted.
Yeah.
I will say that it was well casted because they do have chemistry, and yeah, even the Muppets. Even the Muppets. I do like that little pricky blue Muppet. I forget his name. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rigel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of neat. That'd probably be me if I was in the cast. That's how I'd be acting.
Yeah.
He's an Aussie too.
Hmm.
But
The Blue Muppet and the Blue Woman.
He's green. No, he's green.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Anyway,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everyone that was here on the panel, everyone that was here in the chat and is still here in the chat. And I also want to thank everyone that will watch this on the replay. If you would, please, even if it's just a thumbs up or a thumbs down, I don't care either way. Leave a comment when you're watching the replay. It helps. Let's try to get this train rolling again. And like I said, I will try to have some videos out for you. Sorry about the last one too. I cranked that one out. It's not even kind of up to my standards, which I set the bar pretty low to begin with. But like I don't
wasn't
know.
an apology, was it?
Not really.
No.
It's just
Okay, I hope not.
I'm hoping I have ideas for videos. I'm trying to get more. I like to be more upbeat in the thing and nastic and things like that. And the last one I was just kind of like, oh, there I put a video out. Which is why I held off, because I don't want to just put stuff out to put it out. So I'll try to have some more upbeat or whatever videos this week. But you know what to do. I hope you know what to do. You need to take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And why? Take it easy when you can take it, everyone.
Sleazy.
Easy.
Take care, everybody.
Story for you. Now this girl
Oh,
I
Johnny,
know.
I said.
I think you like it. It goes a little
He's
something like
surprisingly good at being sleazy.
this. Take it
I'm sorry.
easy.